Throw Gang, we are joined by the Baroness of Books. Every woman has her price and hers is $20,000 a month. The Sultaness of the IG Story Saga. The Bedside Bill Cunningham. The Titan of Texas. Like on cuatro pesos, she's a quarter Mexican. Going under the glass, that's a winoplasty. The Don Dada of Dog Moms. Everything's bigger in Texas except for her patience with a partner. Call her George's infidel because she's on balcony watch. The First Lady of Throwing Fits. And the better half of the Blackwell Schlossman household, Jenna Blackwell.
Oh my God. Okay, this is great because, first of all, I've never listened to the podcast before, obviously.
Well,
Same.
that's like the first
Same.
question.
So, like, that was shocking.
Did you not know that
You
you're
don't
gonna
know
get
that
like
you
a-
get
No, I
that?
know you do it, but, like, when it's about you, it makes you feel good.
So that's how you know that we can never get rid of this because it really does lull the guest into
Oh,
like
yeah.
a complacency.
into submission?
Oh,
No.
I've melted into the podcast.
It's a
I don't
honeypot.
think-
It's a honeypot. It's a
Yeah.
honeypot.
Though I don't think
Excellent.
you're here to get railroaded as much as I'm here to get railroaded.
Well, let's
Got
talk
it.
about let's not talk about your anniversary night. Let's get into the weekly running of the boys with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. Lawrence, how nervous are you?
I'm not nervous at all. I'm excited to finally do this. I will say it is very bizarre that the career we have of debasing ourselves on the internet has gotten to like this point of like real reality television.
Jenna,
Does that make sense?
Jenna, how nervous are you?
Babe, how do you feel?
I'm a
Oh,
little
wait, I was
I'm a
talking to
little
James.
nervous.
How long are you planning
I've
out
been thinking
for?
about that for 48 hours. I was like, that's the one I got.
No, I'm pretty
Yes.
nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Welcome to my home and your husband's personal office.
Yes.
You've
we
never
did-
been here.
No, we did his commute. I'm holding the mic and my hand's a little sweaty. I'm nervous about the sanitary.
Make sure the ring is.
the sanitariness
Oh,
of
it's-
this mic.
You're getting Larry COVID.
Well, we don't know whose mic that was. It's a bit of a Russian roulette of whether you got the guest from last week's mic or James's or myself. Who's
Yeah.
to say?
Oh.
Which I guess would be Nick Wooster, who's the cleanliness
Yeah.
guest that we could ever possibly have.
Great,
as a gay
11
man.
out of 10.
Yeah.
This is the closest I've been to Nick Wooster's mouth.
I
think
hope
that's as close as
everyone.
any woman has been to Nick Wooster's mouth.
I hope everyone can see the gigantic rock on Jenna's.
Oh, yeah. Speaking
ring
of which,
finger.
let's get into a fit check, Jenna, where you're going to walk the audience through the totality of your outfit today, the choice for you. And this would be a big fuck up if you can't get this right. But you can start top down or go bottom up.
Okay. Well, I knew that.
Okay.
I knew about that because I hear, you know, when you guys record and Lawrence is in the in the office and I'm
Yeah.
Oh, like
in the
over
living room,
Zoom. Yeah,
like
yeah.
I can hear that part, so I kind of
Okay.
know
Okay.
a little bit about.
Before you tune out.
Yeah. I'm
Put
gonna.
noise
I
canceling
don't.
headphones
But
on.
I don't know the right answer.
What?
I'm gonna go bottom up.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
okay,
correct.
right.
Well, I mean, you got a 50-50 shot, yeah.
Great. Excellent. Okay. So
Not a cop.
currently I'm not wearing shoes because I'm in James's apartment and I'm polite. But before that, I was wearing some black Doc Martin Chelsea boots.
Yeah, we're Doc
Like
Martin's
a punk
family now.
rocker on
Yeah.
your Megan Fox shit.
On your Avril Lavigne shit.
The socks.
He is
are,
the MGK to your,
I
or
wish
the
I was
Travis
that
Barker
fucking
to your
sickly.
Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah,
God,
I wish I
sure.
weighed a $112 soaking wet, dude. Are you kidding me?
He is the
Okay.
Pete Davidson to your Kim.
Yeah. Sure. Socks are black Hanes.
Okay.
Jeans. See, this is why I was telling Lawrence, like, this is my least favorite part of the podcast because I'm not a fashion girly. I'm basic.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls do wear denim.
Gorgeous girls wear Madewell jeans.
Okay.
Okay.
My sweater is Eileen Fisher.
You're on your mom. You're like a mom. You're on your mom shit.
Yeah.
Dog
That's
mom.
fair. Yeah, dog
Yeah,
mom.
I am a dog mom.
Eileen Fisher is chic filet.
Amazing. Well, that's me. Mick Chic Filet.
What was your coat?
Oh, I'm wearing an Abercrombie coat.
Big Bane motherfucker.
Shearling. Yeah.
Oh my God, I am Bane when I wear that jacket. Especially I flip up the collar. I'm like, I'm Bane, and I do the hands.
Rise up.
That's my Bane.
Why
impression,
would
by the
you
way.
shoot a man? Your Bane is more like it sounds like a child.
Well, pretty much whenever I do any impression, it's just me changing my voice and then saying I'm that person. So I could
cool.
be like, I'm Lawrence.
I'm Cookie Monster.
Yeah, right. Which is also a Lawrence impression, I
Lawrence
guess.
says dollars.
Yeah.
and He just
Oh,
screams
just
every
don't
day.
make fun of me because I'm from New Jersey.
Okay.
Glasses.
My jacket was Abercrombie. My glasses are Warby Parker.
Shout out Warby Parker. Sponsor the pod.
Yeah, please.
They're the Beal in jet black.
Oh, you're going full show mode
with
right now.
with transition lenses and green.
Okay.
Very trans friendly.
Yeah. We are the
My-
most trans podcast.
My
in the world.
earrings are Bianca Milov.
All
She's my
19 of them?
friend. No, some of them are.
Okay.
But she's my friend and she makes jewelry. Shout out. I'm wearing an Aura ring, which is for health and wellness.
It's an app, right? Or
It's hideous, but but it's anyway.
Oh, is it like connected to your phone so you can like track your
it's an
health
app
and
or
sleep and
some
shit?
right?
Yeah, sleep. Real.
Oh, how was your night
real
sleep
health
last
and
night? Were you
wellness.
like bugged out because of the pod today, or
No, I had a martini and a lot of wine last night, so I slept very well.
okay, like
any
a
good,
baby?
any good dreams that you want to?
Oh,
Pre-pod
no.
dreams?
You remember all your
I remember
dreams.
all my dreams.
That's
I
weird. What
actually.
about your dream? Do you want to share your dream? Or is that the other
dreams?
night where you had a dream about?
Oh, that was 2
a
nights ago
hater?
where I dreamt about the biggest hater.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
won't say his name because we don't want to give him any love, but that was very funny.
Yeah.
Sorry. Moving
So
on.
you're like the opposite of Pete Campbell. You were like, or I mean, you're the opposite of Don Draper. Like you were thinking about him.
Damn.
Subconsciously.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Ring. The other ring on my wedding finger. I'm wearing my engagement ring, which is probably from like I don't know Canal Street. Like I don't know. It's probably
Fuck off,
fake.
Shout out New Top.
And then my wedding
Jay,
band.
That's where you cop jewelry to get some new top.
That's straight from Jane at New Top Pro.
It was, I will say, and you always try to make me feel bad about this, but I went to a local jeweler in New Jersey.
Yeah, because
that-
he got his mommy to take him.
Oh, a Jersey
Well,
diamond.
first of all, back
And
up.
also, by the way, the store's closed now. So if there's ever anything wrong with my ring, like if it gets loose, I can't go.
We've already had this issue, and like you go to whoever to help you do it, right? Like that
Fine.
person's whatever. Anyway,
and
My
the
wedding
finger.
band.
Can we talk about the finger tats?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't talk about my Cartier Trinity band, which was my
sorry.
wedding gift.
big
ring.
fucking flex
Okay.
for me because I.
Yeah. Is that what
Is
y'all
it,
do?
is it the no?
Nah, no, well, maybe a ba.
Got it.
Maybe.
Yeah, my finger tats are all. I got all three of them within 2 months of each other because I got one and then I was like, oh, I need another one and then I need another one. And every time I went back to get one touched up, I'd be like, give me another one. So I have a 3 on. Okay, first I started with a pepper for the dog Pepper.
Like a pepper vegetable.
It's a chili pepper. Then I have a
pepper.
Caliente.
Muy caliente. Ay, 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 ay.
Okay, she's a quarter Mexican. You are
Oh,
not.
did you like that? Was my favorite one, but I was like, we should do something about her being a quarter Mexican. Un cuatro peso.
Okay, so then I got a gothic letter B for my other dog Bentley.
R.I.P. Up in
big
the,
rip.
the big farm in the
Yeah.
sky.
And when I'm getting these tattoos, she's like, don't you maybe want to do something next time like for your husband? And I was like, I mean.
Let me get a fucking
Please.
an L right here.
Yeah. No, you have an L in your ear, like an earring.
So
For all
my
the, like-
third finger tattoo is
The biggest L in
number-
your life. Lawrence Schlossman.
Fuck, that was good. Was that off top? That was a good
Yeah, it
one.
was. I should have put that in the intro.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a 3 because my favorite number is 3, but also then
Because you're an AI fan.
I don't understand.
Allen
Allen
Iverson.
Iverson. Yeah. Huge AI
Or Chance the
fan.
Rapper fan.
Yeah.
But that was the month we got married.
Oh,
So-
shit. Okay.
Did
Yeah,
you know
March. Yeah, yeah, I knew. I mean, I know.
Do you know the date?
Yeah, it's March 20th.
Are you for real?
Wait, fuck. Your birthday is January 20th. And this is really embarrassing. Fuck, I should have. Our wedding anniversary is March 30th.
Yep.
There it is.
What year?
Wow. It was. This will be 2018.
Oh my
19.
God.
2019.
Oh my God.
This is also
Bro,
like
it's the year that fucking Old Town Road went off.
yeah, but
Yeah.
fuck.
yeah.
I really. I hope it's not.
This is real. This is not staged. This is not acting. This is real.
See,
Yeah.
I'd rather like I don't mind about like looking bad, but I want to like look bad at the expense of you. You know what I'm saying? And I
No,
feel
you're
like
looking bad
that-
at the expense of yourself, bro.
Yeah, you're not looking at it. And by the way, I would just like to say, so when you're listening to this podcast, it's coming out. Can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you're-
you can
say
out.
what- what's
You're
our-
listening. Oh. No, but I was like, what if y'all change the date or something?
No,
I guess
we
you
won't.
could cut that out. Anyway.
Oh yeah, happy
it's
birthday.
Coming out on the 21st, and my birthday
January.
is January 20th. And I'm sitting in the living room listening to Lawrence talk to James, and they're like going over, or I feel like I'm telling.
It's a schedule. We're
internet
talking about
story.
the schedule.
Should I talk to you or the fans? Like, how do people talk on podcasts? Am I like telling a story to them, or am I telling the story to you, James?
Me.
Okay, James.
Fuck
Yeah.
fans.
Lawrence was on the phone with you.
It was a Zoom.
And he's like, oh my God, great. We're going to post it on the 21st. We're going to post it on the 21st. Yep. And he walks out of the office, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool that you're posting it the day after my birthday. And he was like, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Think about it. I'm like, you have one day.
I can't multitask. I have a one-track mind. Once I realized the error of my ways, I immediately texted him being like, "Oh, we could somehow."
Can I just
wrap
say
a birthday into this.
I have 2 New Year's resolutions. One of them is fake, which is like get more followers on Instagram and Lawrence just to piss him off. But one of them is to teach him how to use
Good luck.
technology. And I really think that if he just set a Siri reminder, hey Siri, remind me every year on January 3rd that Jenna's birthday is in 3 weeks or whatever, 17
Give
days.
me some time to
you'll
get
be
a
good.
present. Yeah,
I literally told him the exact same thing. I said,
it's in my planner.
put a calendar.
Your planner doesn't exist.
No, it does.
Oh, it does. I write in
No,
it.
I've seen it. It's like your fucking tag book, but like
What is the tag book? Oh, like
a
where I would
graffiti
write
writer.
when. Okay.
like a fucking
No, but he
toy.
needs to
You,
own his
you
phone
fucking
and-
toy.
I told him, I was like, anyway, we don't have to talk about.
All right, can we get into the fucking
Yeah,
show?
yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Is the fit check complete?
Yeah.
What are the panties?
Oh, yeah, panties.
Oh, I'm not telling y'all that.
What? You have to. Everyone does. What brand? Like the brand of panties. That's what we're asking. Not
Oh, the brand. The brand is
you're afraid to
literally.
admit you're wearing a thong? What do you mean? What do you
No, the brand is literally Commando.
Oh, it's
Like-
not Supreme boxer briefs.
Wait, the brand is called Commando?
Yeah.
That's so ironic.
Because they're like nude or whatever? I mean, I took a little peek earlier.
Thanks for telling everyone that I'm wearing
A thong.
a nude thong. Like
Yeah.
nude underwear are the least sexy underwear.
I'm not
because
trying to
they're just,
make it like, look at my
They're pure
sexy
function,
wife.
right?
I mean, people could figure that out on their own.
Yeah, pure function. These are pure function.
How many ear piercings do you have? How many piercings do you have?
When I was 18, I got my belly button pierced, but that was in the year.
As being a quarter Mexican, you didn't get your ears pierced as a baby.
Oh yes, I did get my ears pierced as a baby. I'm not going in order of piercing. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
That's the one that you took out, though, the belly button.
I'm
yeah.
doing my piercings like I did the fit check bottom up.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Where are we starting?
Spicy.
starting with the belly button,
Okay.
The navel.
that got taken out. So I got that in the year 2002.
That was the peak belly button
Yeah,
piercing
yeah,
era.
yeah.
Because of Britney.
Low rise jeans. So
Right.
now I'm really aging myself. So when you're listening to this, I'll be a 38-year-old hottie.
Queen.
Yeah.
Gorgeous girl.
MILF.
But I don't have kids. Okay. I have
Pepper.
one. Okay. I got
D-MILF,
my first
dog
2
mom.
normal earring
A dilf.
pierces as a child. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Sure.
I got.
This is going to happen
so
a
I've
lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 piercings.
Was the belly button ring, who inspired that? Was that like a Britney
Britney.
X Tina?
Yeah.
Was
Britney.
Britney your like style icon kind of when you're coming of age?
Well, I was a dancer, so like in my mind, I was like, I could be Britney Spears. Like
Because
she doesn't even-
Christina was the singer and Britney was like the dancer,
and
right?
hot, and I was like, I'm hot, I can dance. But then I'm too lazy
To dance.
No,
And you were
to like
a
put
professional
effort
dancer.
into being famous.
Right.
Like
Wait, we're talking about you being famous now?
no, when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be an actress.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna be a
I
famous
see.
actress. But then I was like, I don't want to do that. I
don't
don't
get
want to
Fair.
try.
Didn't you
Right.
want to be a figure skater too? Was that another one?
Well, so
It's hard to figure skate in Texas.
Indoor.
I what it was is I was a dancer my whole life. I started dancing at the age of 3, but then like every 4 years when the Winter Olympics came about, and you know it's like Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding,
Yeah, good
and I'm
era for
watching
that.
them, and I'm like, why? I got so mad at my parents. I'm
Aye,
like,
Jenna.
I'm like
Yeah.
12. I'm like,
IJB. Dude, figure skaters have dancing backgrounds?
no, usually
Gymnastics?
they're just figure skaters.
okay.
But I was like,
Hockey players.
I'm too scared to be a gymnast, but I was like I'm a big
Pussy.
sure. I like to think I'm brave, but then when it comes to it, I'm like,
you're
not
doing this.
when
You're
it
doing
comes
this
to the
show.
showdown.
physically brave.
Yeah.
Um,
When it comes to the showdown, she
but
won't be
being
there.
a figure skater was more about like I was like, dancers don't go to the Olympics, so like, why didn't you put me in
true?
figure skating?
Wait,
I
dancers
coulda-
don't
There's no dancing in the
There's
Olympics.
a dancing routine in
Yeah,
in
what's this shit
gymnastics
with the
That's
ribbon?
rhythmic gymnastics.
What's the difference?
Still got to flip.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get into the fucking show.
Okay.
Haven't
And we're
even started.
no, we're drinking a Pinot Noir
Mm-hmm.
and a
We had
two of
a-
us had espresso martinis.
Yeah, which you didn't want to have because you said you're
Canned
already
espresso martinis.
you're already a
Let's be
little
clear.
jacked up
Very
with
clear.
with adrenaline.
Yeah.
All right, Jenna, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast. You are here because we hit a goal on Patreon in which you, the first lady of Throwing Fits, were to bless us with your presence.
Yeah, thank you.
What is it like, both the day-to-day and the macro, just being the first lady of Throwing Fits?
Weird.
Yeah?
I'll be honest, like telling people that my husband's a podcaster is weird,
You admit that?
but
I was gonna say, damn.
I mean
That's on you,
yeah,
dog.
listen, I know.
Yeah.
What do people say when you tell them that?
Well, then they're like, "Oh, what's it about?" And I'm like, "Fashion, I think." But like, they interview people. But I will say, as much as I talk shit about Lawrence, this podcast is pretty successful. So it's not embarrassing. It's not like
This is a $20,000 audio clip you're listening to right now. So I would say yes, it is.
This costs 20 racks.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Although I will say, when we were in Texas once, we were like eating out with my parents.
Oh yeah.
And my brother and his girlfriend, and like Lawrence and my dad were talking just by themselves over here, and then all of a sudden I hear my dad being like, well, how can I listen? And I lean over and I was like, you can't.
Not
Because
allowed.
Lawrence was like explaining the podcast to my dad, and he's like, oh, well, how do I listen? Like, do I download it? Like, and I'm like, you can't. And he's like, why? Is it rated R or something?
Or he said rated X?
No. And we were like,
Yeah,
more
me
like
like fuck on
X.
camera. On mic.
Yeah.
Pod Hub. Ew, what the fuck?
Someone
This Christmas was the first time that I was with extended family in like post Throwing Fits launch. And so it was obviously topic of conversation, and my uncle somehow found it on his phone and started reading out the titles and descriptions to the room. And the most recent episode was Coochie Rules Everything Around Me.
Yikes. That's
And
a
then he goes-
tough crowd, man.
He goes, fuck, what's the Drake line? Like, this ain't clout.
This
What is it?
bitch, this is fame, not
Bitch,
clout.
bitch, this is fame, not clout. And then like a younger cousin of mine starts cracking up because he recognizes the Drake line. And he's like, yo, old white man, like, why are you reading Drake lyrics out loud?
Wait. Oh, because it was in the description.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I thought that's what he's just said that. I was like, yo, your uncle sounds cool as shit.
Can I get a preview of what mine's going to be titled?
Oh, we're gonna have to figure it out. Well, maybe just the Jenna episode. Do you want like a punny?
Oh, yeah. I want,
Okay.
I want the treatment.
We'll have to. Well, you're getting the treatment right now. We'll have to. If a phrase comes out, the way it usually works, is we have to say the phrase on pod.
Call her George Zinfidel because she's on Balcony Watch. I think
Yeah.
that's going to be the name of it.
I don't understand that reference.
That is a George Zimmerman reference, which
was
is
on Neighborhood
not
Watch.
which is not great.
And you're constantly on Balcony Watch.
Yeah.
I am on Balcony Watch.
Which
so
is
for
not also
sure.
not a thing to like brag about because it gives off very big narc vibes.
Oh,
but-
big narc. I'm a big narc.
yeah, but you're not a murderer
I
of
don't narc
POC
to
children.
anybody but my 5.6K followers.
Which can bite you in the ass.
And it has fairly recently.
Yeah. Does like Throw Gang follow you and like try to like the most dedicated fans? They follow you and try to like get a peek into your life as like part of the extended Throwing Fits universe. Then like how does that like digital interaction typically go?
Okay, so I feel like they follow me to get like inside scoop on Lawrence.
It's like, whoa, he's wearing his real tree sweats today while he's petting his dog.
Yeah.
This is
I
not true.
feel, but in my heart of hearts, I like to think that they follow me because I'm interesting.
like me for me.
Yeah, not because I'm married to a
because I'm-
podcaster.
Yeah, right, exactly.
What's your
What is the typical interaction like when one of these dudes or women?
Okay, I will
DMs
say.
you?
Okay, so 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, it's like nice. They're either like
Pleasant.
replying to me for me,
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, I read that book, I liked it," or "Oh my God, Pepper's so cute," or "LOL," or an emoji reaction, right?
Right.
Girlfriends and wives will message
wags.
me.
That's where I think the appeal is because you are the first lady.
Got it.
That's
Yeah.
the crossover there. Where
you're
it's
the
like,
Eve.
Where it's
The
like
Eve of Throwing
wow,
Fits.
wow.
Yeah.
They'll
You need
reply.
Pepper's paw tattoos on your titties.
Please no. Or I mean, do it's your body? Your body.
It's
your
her
choice.
body.
Yeah, your body, your choice.
Who are you, James Kennedy? Oh, you're not watching the most recent Vanderpump.
No.
No.
He's taking like ownership over Lala's body.
Raquel.
Raquel.
He's like,
Oh, sorry.
he's like, you can't get a nose job because I'm the one that has to look at you. He literally said that.
What? Damn.
It makes sense. I want
Damn.
Lawrence
Tell him how
to
you
shave
really
his
feel, White
beard,
Kanye.
'cause I gotta look at
Oh yeah,
him.
I'm really.
It's
growing
very
out.
burly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what's the interaction with the wags?
So they typically are like, "Hey, my husband follows your podcast, and then like I found you." Basically, just trying to be like, I'm not a creep, and I'm like, you don't have to explain yourself to me. Like any random,
you don't need to qualify the
any
interaction.
random person can follow me because I'm very followable because I'm very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, there has been instances where maybe like a fan of the podcast will say something uncouth
Really?
to me.
Well, that was the next question. Is like, what
And,
are
like,
what is the
maybe-
worst interaction?
Well, like yeah, like maybe they'll be like they'll say something.
You think they're
like,
jealous because you get to spend all your time with Lawrence and they don't?
No.
They only get a few hours a week.
No, it's not that. It's more like, oh, do you and Lawrence soak, or did y'all soak? And I'm like, who?
That's gross.
I'm like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I'm a grown ass woman. Like, don't talk to me like that. And then I say that, and they're like, "You're right. I'm sorry."
Yeah, they apologize because they know they overstepped.
Yeah, because it's
They
weird.
wouldn't say that to you in real life. Hey, what's
Right.
up? Nice brunch. You guys fuck. You guys fuck the Mormon way. What do you think? So like being throwing fits, a part of throwing fits
Adjacent.
but also throwing fits adjacent. You're like one toe in, 98% out. What do you think of throwing fits?
Yeah, generally speaking.
You mentioned that we're very successful. Thank you. It's true.
And now that you're doing it, like now you're actually doing what we do. So like you might have a newfound respect, maybe, or not.
We'll clip that out.
What do I think of throwing fits in general? I think it's cool
Yeah.
that it's like okay, so I'm a Bravo girly, right? So there's the whole Bravo
You and me
extended
both, sister.
universe. So I feel like there's a throwing fits extended universe that like
Includes what, like guests and
yeah, but it's just like you
Brands.
guys have like your own
community.
language
Yes.
and
Like soaking.
Yeah,
yeah, literally sometimes like you
that language was weaponized against you.
And
sometimes
Yes, daddy.
which, by the way, it's time to bring that back.
Yeah, we should, right? That's not offensive, right? I mean, you're making a wild grimace right now, but
no, I'm not. I'm smiling, y'all.
I mean, there are people that are watching.
So it's more.
I think it's cool that I think because certain things I'm out of the zeitgeist, so I don't necessarily like know what's going on in y'all's world. So like maybe I'll hear something that you guys say somewhere else, and I'm like, did you guys come up with that?
Yeah.
And
And often
sometimes
the answer
y'all-
is no.
No, but sometimes y'all did. So
yeah, watch that tapestry, girl.
Did you not listen to the Leah McSweeney?
Oh, I listened to
episode?
a little bit of it, and
Okay.
I was like, you guys are interrupting her so much that I had to turn it off.
Wow, damn.
Is that why you don't listen to the only podcast that matters? Typically.
Yeah, and also I just listen to Lawrence talk all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
I don't
that's
need
terrible.
to listen.
And you don't even pay for that.
Yeah, it's a punishment.
You don't even get paid
I
for
pay. I pay.
with a different kind of currency. The years of your life.
Yeah, all my brain cells.
For all the
Yeah.
the wags, the future wags of Throw Gang members who, turn to you for advice when it comes to matters of relationship, matters
of the
of
heart.
home, matters of the heart. Do you recommend getting hammered and asking out your future partner on Twitter?
Aw, that's cute, y'all. Listen,
That's how these guys met.
Yeah.
I
I think people are familiar with the story.
So I have a really bad habit of drinking alone. And
Yeah, it's quite a bad
Period.
quite a bad habit, yeah.
That is a bad habit.
You're a functioning alcoholic, as they say.
I drink alone, and then so typically I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna like read and drink alone. But then once I start getting a little tipsy, I'm like, let me talk to my internet friends.
Yeah, let me get some attention.
So it started out, in the year 2010. Started out live tweeting things. So I
Oh,
would like,
shit.
or just going on full Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Rants.
now it's more like
IG stories.
Yeah.
stories.
Get the microphone out and do it the right
Yes.
way.
Oh my God. If you open my Instagram stories and there are like several videos of me,
Pause the show you're watching and turn the volume up.
because it clearly means I'm 3 glasses of wine deep, whether it's Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Noir,
And someone's getting dragged.
and I am sitting in my cozy corner. All alone. And by the way, I literally only do it if Lawrence is not there. If Lawrence is home, I'm not doing it.
Does Lawrence watch your IG story close friend rants?
It's required, bro.
It's required reading.
Yeah, I remember one time, and I'll never forget this because now I'll never make the same mistake again. I came home probably from like podcasting.
Yeah, podding. Yeah.
Came home from a long, hard day in the podcasting factory, and all I want to do is kick off my fucking DMA throwing fits duck boots, put my fucking Carhartt in the hamper and relax. And you were immediately like, "Oh my God, did you watch my story?" And I hadn't. I remember you being very butthurt to the point where now, if I see it and I don't have time to actually dive in, but I know I'm gonna see you, I just rifle through real quick so that you've seen that I've watched them.
Can I tell you a story? A real
Yeah.
quick story. So
Yeah.
we were here. We had just cut another fucking banger, and Lawrence is in his bathroom because he's the only one that uses that bathroom. That's why there's so much piss on the seat, by the way.
That's not.
I've trained you better.
And that's why the toilet paper is backwards. And
Also train me better than
I
that.
hear your voice, and I'm like, "Oh, were you just FaceTiming Jenna?" And he's like, "No, ugh." So
Yeah.
I have to watch her IG stories and get the fucking at least understand what was happening.
Yeah,
like
you
the
gotta
main
know the
fucking
story.
Get the
The
idea.
storyline.
I need the cliff
Plot.
notes. I
Yeah.
need the cliff notes at least, so that when I go home and she quizzes me on it or tries to like relate to me about it, I can be like, oh yeah, no, I totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and to be clear, for the most part, like I'm trying to stay in the loop, right, so I can fucking participate when I get quizzed. But there are times where I've just been like, I just want to show her that I watched it. I don't even know what's
No, but
happening.
I don't look at
Really?
who watches my stories.
Oh, okay.
So
Good to know.
yeah, I don't.
You're a better person than I am.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll see.
That's
who's
crazy.
watched. But it doesn't really tell you the full list if you have as many followers as I do.
Oh, okay, I see.
Which will soon be more than you.
That's yeah. Good luck, bro. Or listen, if you buy them, then sure, of course.
I'm not gonna buy them unless I can put them on the company card. Were you annoyed though when your relationship started out when you got drunk on Twitter and you were like, "Yo, Lauren Schlossman," or "Yo, at Sartorially Inc. When are you gonna ask me out?"
Yeah.
Just publicly put it out
A
there.
very 2019 or 2009 way of asking somebody out.
Yeah, 2011.
2011.
Yep.
2011.
Never
Really?
forget.
Damn. Very horny tweet. Good for you.
Thanks.
You were horny on me. Cut to, I don't know, March 30th, 2019. See, it's fucking easy to remember.
Yeah, I
Lawrence.
know. I was put on the spot. I didn't. Fuck. I was
Hashtag
bad.
the
That was
Texas
bad.
wedding went
Yep.
down in history. Even Diplo got in on the fun. But were you annoyed when your special wedding day became a podcast
The
narrative?
big day. Yeah. What was your initial reaction there?
Oh no, I loved it.
Oh, really?
Really?
I love attention.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I looked fucking amazing.
It delivered too. I think the wedding ultimately, and I think we talked about on a previous podcast, Endeavor that shall not be named. But there were some good stories that came out of that. So I think it really delivered for everybody. The whole thing. Major motion picture.
I mean, like looking at Diplo's
Oscar
tweets, I
winner.
was like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Did
loved
Lawrence
it.
still smell like alcohol at the altar?
No, I was cleaned up and
Or
I
some
was
vomit?
I was
Oh
cleaned
my
up and crying, bro.
God.
Cleaned up and
Oh,
crying.
he was crying.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was laughing.
Gian wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was so mad.
Gian was running hours late.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the problem. I feel like most people, they say the wedding starts at 6, but the ceremony actually starts at 6:30, so that it allows people to come in. So Gian probably thought.
No,
that
he was
could-
on straight Pinoy time.
Yeah, he was literally like at every Filipino wedding I've ever gone to. He's like, they tell you to be there at X time, and he goes, and the ceremony always starts like an hour later.
Yeah.
No, like 2
Or
hours
2
later.
hours
Oh,
later.
I
Yeah,
understand,
so,
I understand.
Yeah. So it was more of like a racial.
Well,
thing.
at like 5:55.
It was racist.
Gene was literally being racist.
But we are not Filipino, so it's not
Exactly.
He wasn't being racist. Oh, okay.
Towards white
He was
people.
foisting his culture's
Towards
standards.
Mexicans
God.
and Jews.
Exactly.
Janice, control your man.
Oh my God.
Does your mother still to this day talk about me saving her life
Oh, at our
at your
Engagement
engagement
party.
party?
Engagement party?
Do you remember this?
I do. Yeah. I don't
She
know
doesn't.
I don't know that she thinks about you.
Mm.
But also, I don't know that maybe we should talk about my mom fainting.
Mm.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Well,
Oh,
it was
really?
a great day.
A great day for you because you got all the glory.
I was the hero, and I was
Yeah.
in my my fucking Cuban shirt.
I would.
Oh,
I,
yeah, because it was a fiesta.
I would.
fit.
I would
That was
love
nice.
to see like you do a dramatic reenactment because like I'm sure in your mind it was like the cover of like a romance novel. Like
No, I
you, like,
fucking-
catching her.
I
catching, Jenna's mom.
OBJ'd. I OBJ'd with one hand.
yeah, one,
with 2 fingers. And I went out to the
'Cause
balcony.
You were like behind her, and
I
I
was talking to you, and we were talking, and she comes
saw
up.
her, and
Yeah.
I was like, it's going down. Yeah.
What are we going down? Here's a question that was not
Thank you
written
for your
by
service, by the way,
me
for saving my mother-in-law.
necessarily.
Wait, this question was written by whomst?
It was not written by me.
Got
That's all
it.
I'm going to say.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. It's a collaborative effort, but go crazy.
Why won't you take Lawrence's last name?
Lawrence, did you write that?
I mean, I was like, we should ask.
Schlossman. You don't want
yeah,
that?
yeah, that beautiful. It just rolls off the tongue.
First of all,
Helps you clear your sinuses.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
First of all, I have a JB tattoo. It was my very,
Oh,
it was
true.
my very first tattoo. So like, just in case I ever forget for my name.
Yeah, your initials.
Is it a tramp stamp?
No, it's on
Okay.
my lower hip.
That's
Your
a
lower-
which, by the way, is a different type of tramp stamp. Let's
It
be
is.
real.
That's a real 2003. So
you
tattoos-
got it on spring break, no? Or that's,
Oh.
that was your
No,
other
I got
tattoo.
it in Austin.
Oh.
I never got a tattoo on spring break. I never did spring break.
about
You
that-
know
what-
nothing about me.
What about the palm tree?
The palm tree I got at the same tattoo place in Austin.
Okay, all right, all
It
right.
just happened to be in spring.
I thought it was more of like some island boy show. I was trying to
It
give you more
wasn't.
credit.
No, I literally was like, I just like palm trees.
All right.
I have a
Sorry.
palm tree tattoo.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh my God, that's
See?
right.
Well,
Weird, dude.
2 out of 3.
Also on my
people
leg.
Yeah. I don't like
No,
hanging
mine's
out.
on my hip.
What do you? No, your JB's tattoo's on your hip.
And the palm tree is directly
Yeah.
next to it.
Wow.
I don't like hanging out with all three of us because it feels like you're like, oh, we have
Why
so much
won't-
in common.
why-
And I get ganged up.
How
Okay.
come you don't? How come Lawrence doesn't have any tattoos? Like, do you
He's
think
a
you should
little
get some?
baby.
Whatever.
Can I tell you a
He's
story?
little baby
Can I
that
tell
doesn't
you?
want tattoos, and he's like, I want a tattoo so bad, and he's like, but I don't know what I would get, and then my mom would be mad at me.
So 3 days ago,
It would
wink,
be more,
wink.
more be like, my mom would be mad at me. That's my impression of Lawrence.
Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking Muppet.
Lawrence once told me, right around the time that you asked him out, I have to imagine, because we were at BPMW.
Yeah.
Right? And Nicholson Wooster, this week's guest, was he was a rising star thanks to this guy. He credits him in a chapter of a book that's coming out. And I swear to God, Lawrence said this to me. Yo, I kind of want to get a tattoo. I'm thinking about getting a sleeve like Nick Wooster that like ends at the watch. So that when I roll my fucking OCBD up, you see the fucking waves, you see the fucking koi fish.
Waves.
Yeah,
Now
I remember
this is-
this. I remember this.
This is you're taking artistic license.
You remember
Lawrence.
this?
No, but I've never said waves or koi fish.
He just wanted a whole a whole sleeve.
Yeah,
But like he literally just wants to go to a place and be like, give me that. There's no rhyme or
One
reason.
sleeve, please.
yeah. And sleeve. For
Let me
the
get
gentleman.
a sleeve.
Yeah.
So I got a JB, not changing my name. I don't. it
Jenna
just-
Schlosswell. You don't like the sound of that?
Well, that's not his
Jenna-
last name.
Jenna
We
Schlossman.
would
Sorry.
never be a couple that like because people do this where you like create. A
Oh
new
no, that
name.
was just me
No.
fucking up.
He-
Jenna
Well,
Schlossman.
Schlosswell is kind of the accepted nomenclature for the household.
For the household.
But we
yeah.
would never do that legally.
not
Yeah.
black man. 'Cause that's
Damn
the
it.
other.
God his
I
ass.
know. Well, you know what's actually really funny? First thing, it's not really funny.
Thank you for clarifying.
Lawrence.
Also, your Twitter name. You'd have to change that. Miss Jenna
Oh.
S. Ugh.
Yeah.
Jenna B. It just rolls off the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Blackwell is very presidential, and it just sounds amazing.
Oh, you're trying to get me to take your last name?
no, I would never do that. It's
That would
stupid.
be super progressive.
so
Yeah.
progressive.
I mean, that's I mean, listen.
You would love that, bro.
I will say, does Blackwell objectively sound better, like aesthetically, than Schlossman? Yes. If I did that, would that be the ultimate bitch-made move for a guy? Yeah, I can't do that in good
my
conscience.
God.
No, but it's also like, yo, I'm so secure
Oh,
with the
please.
fucking
Yeah, yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
I'm
Like,
not.
oh, there it is. There
yeah,
it is.
yeah. So what's really funny is in my original argument to Lawrence, I was like,
What do you mean?
listen,
Like I was pressuring you?
No, he wasn't pressuring.
Never.
But like in our initial discussions or whatever, I was like, listen, you know, my
Your initial screening
dad,
process.
my dad is the only son. I am his only child, and even though like we're not having kids and like the name ends here,
Right. What's Pepper's
Well,
last
you
name?
mentioned your brother before. You should clarify your half brother, but he's your brother.
But he doesn't go
have-
by Lawrence,
I-
my dad's last name.
I know. I'm just clarifying because you mentioned him earlier.
I said I'm my dad's only kid.
What's Pepper's
Anyway.
last name? Blackwell?
Blackwell. No, Schlosswell.
Is Pepper's last name?
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you mean last? Like what? Like registered with the government? It's a dog.
I
dude.
don't know.
Yeah, her
Fucking
social
works.
security
Well,
number.
actually, she has a passport, but that is some crazy Ukrainian
Any-
shit. It's not
yeah.
What?
Yeah, Pepper's from the
Martha. Her name
No.
was Martha.
No, her-
Martha.
Her Ukrainian passport name is Illarina.
Wait, Pepper's Ukrainian?
Yeah, bro, they fucking churn them out in mills over there, dude.
Aw.
We bought that bitch on Craigslist.
That's why Russia's about to invade. They just want some French bulldogs.
I know.
we went to like this crazy, and
in
we don't like
Randolph, New Jersey.
we don't pretend or put on any airs that she's like from a breeder. We went on Craigslist. We found
Well,
a
sometimes
person
I do.
in Randolph, New Jersey, who was selling a litter of French bulldogs. We went to this woman's trap house. That her foyer, if you could even call it that,
That
but you
feels
walk
racist.
was well, no, she's Ukrainian. I mean, she's not just trap house, general term, whatever. Anyway, thank you for making me look bad. Moving on. She had like 3 dishwashers in like
Damn.
her
No,
foyer,
an oven
and a
in the
dishwasher.
foyer.
Yeah, it was like a showroom for
She was a
appliances.
baker.
Yeah,
So
clearly.
It's a great Ukrainian
Cooking up
bake-off.
something. And then we just copped Pepper. It was one of 2 options.
Anyway, I'm still not done.
Sorry.
The whole thing about me talking about like, oh, I'm not going to change my last name because of my dad. Well, what's so funny is literally my parents are the only people alive that send me mail that says Jenna Schlossman on it. My dad gave me a check
Oh.
for Christmas, and
Oh.
literally my dad never gives me checks for Christmas. He'll give me like a $50 bill in a card. It's really funny. Or he'll like wrap a box and then it's like a $50 bill in it. But this year we didn't go to Texas, so he like mailed me a check from like the credit union where that's where he banks.
Okay.
And it was made out to Jenna Schlossman. I was like,
I can't cash this.
Dad.
Yeah.
I was
is
like,
this legal tender?
I'm like, that is not my name. Can
Yeah.
you stop? And it's only my parents. Like Lawrence's parents
But
will
they're-
mail me something that says Jenna Blackwell, and my parents, they're like pushing.
Yeah, but your parents are old school. Do they think you changed your name? Like, do they
No,
even
they know for a fact
Okay.
that I
All
didn't,
right.
and I'm always
Who-
like, that's not my name.
Who gave you a better gift for Christmas? Your dad, big check, or Lawrence?
Okay, I'm gonna say Lawrence.
Yes. Yes.
Only because
Did he remember the date of Christmas?
I did.
well,
Well, it was.
technically,
Well, yeah, you got to respect
I
the
think I
Lord's
told
the
this
Lord's
story on the
birthday.
yeah,
pod.
technically the Christmas gift was the Prada clogs.
Yeah, because I fucked up when we
that
were
was
in
bad.
were
Yeah.
in Milan. I fucked up by getting the Prada headband, which she was like, "When have you seen me wear a headband?" And I was like, "Oh shit, that's right."
And then
She
I
stopped
put
wearing
it
like
on,
2 years ago.
and I was like, "Look how fucking stupid I look."
It's
Like,
gigantic.
do you want me to wear this? Do you
and
think
then
I
I was
look
like,
good?
"Yeah."
Did you
But-
then put it on?
No, I think maybe I did.
No, but then the
'Cause
fact
you're like,
that
look at how big it is.
the fact that the Prada store in Soho was like, oh, you have to, they only have it Upper East Side. The fact that that day he got on a subway and went Upper East
Yeah.
Side, that was nice.
Because it
That
was
felt
because
nice.
it was
Because he took the 6 train?
well, it was
I
the,
mean,
it was the last pair of
bars
clogs.
really low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
fair.
It was the last pair of clogs in your size in the 5 boroughs, and because it was an international return, you have to do the return and then the exchange, whatever, in person at the exact store. So it was a little bit of planes,
All
trains,
right,
and
all right,
automobiles.
all right.
That's all.
All right,
That's
all
all.
right,
Not
all
a
right.
big deal.
And they're fire.
Yeah.
I thought you would maybe wear them today, but I guess it was a bit of a commute.
It's cold.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
So-
big socks.
Your pet's name is kind of a hybrid of your last
Yeah.
name. Speaking of pets.
Because she's not real. I mean, she's not like a human. So
How dare you? Speaking of pets,
Transition God.
what is your biggest pet peeve with Lawrence Schlossman?
Where to begin?
Yeah.
I know. I feel
You don't
like
have to name just one.
You could do a Mount Rushmore.
whenever you guys were doing the run of show and I was like kind of hearing, I was like la 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 because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the one question you should have spoiled me with because like
There's so many to
there's
choose
so
from.
many and I need a list. I should have made a list.
Pretending I'm listening to you when you're talking to me, but I'm like clearly tuned out
Oh,
on my
so
phone.
Lawrence has
or-
this really bad habit of he just like lies just come out of his mouth, but they're not like they're
You made me sound like a psycho, like a
no, they're not
sociopath.
serious lies either. They're not like
Small.
they're not
what
like,
is it like?
they're small. They're not like a
Yo, it's
oh,
sunny out today.
No,
what? Like,
no, it's
no,
like
it'll be like
I'm trying to think of an example.
I can't think of it. This is a really bad example, but I'll be like, "What? Were you listening?" And he's like, "Yeah, for sure." And
Well, that's just covering his
yeah,
ass.
yeah. That's not
Yeah.
a good one. I'll think of one and I'll get back to you. But
Is that the number one? Is me
No.
pretending to pay attention when I'm
That-
clearly not?
yeah, or so he's a big movie guy, right? And I'm not necessarily. And if he's like, "Let's watch a movie," and I finally decide to say
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
I'm
this
going
is
to watch
bad.
a movie with you. And then
And
I
it's like
sit
Wolf of
down and
Wall
watch
Street.
it, and he's like on his phone the whole time. I'm like,
Oh.
okay, well, I could be doing something I want, such as, for example, sitting in my cozy corner,
Yeah.
spying on the neighbors.
Or ranting on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry.
not with you,
No,
Mom.
and I admit
What do
that,
you-
that's a bad one. Well, I'm.
What do you think of his 3 movie a day habit?
I'm fine. I love it. Lawrence and
I
I's
go in the bedroom, I close the
relationship
door.
Oh, okay.
works because we love.
to spend time apart.
Yeah, he does his own thing. I do my
Yeah.
own thing.
It's like a good 1950s arrangement, you know?
Yeah, we have 2 twin beds. They're pushed together sometimes.
Yeah. On
On
special
special
occasions.
Yeah. Which Lawrence always forgets the dates of.
Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest difference between being married to this lovable oaf and then dating?
Oh, the oaf thing also,
Lawrence.
just real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I've been, like, you know that I'm a big dumb oaf, and he's one of the few people that gets to experience that as well because normally if you're just hanging out with someone and going to dinner like a friend, they don't, like, see you maybe be a tornado of destruction in, like, somebody's home or something, right? You're sound
It's
public.
like
and
a-
thing. But he sees me. How much shit do I fuck up in here? That's
Well,
another
that's why
bond
there's
as well.
urine all over the toilet
No,
seat.
no,
but also
not
it's
that.
more
I
like
don't mean that, but just being
it's
like
more like
clumsy.
it's more like reaching to plug something in and like not like like trying to it like hits this thing, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like, yo,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what are
yeah.
you doing?
Yeah. He's a bull in a china shop, literally. We had.
Are you calling this a China shop? That's racist.
the stew, aka the China shop. We're turning up.
Chinatown.
We're going up in the China.
So his
shop.
oafness.
For legal reasons, China shop is referring to plates
Yes.
and dishes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of
very
which
much.
there are some in
Forget
here.
it, James. It's Chinatown.
It's a China
cinephile
shop.
reference.
Cool.
Hang on.
So I had like Christmas garland and lights on my balcony.
Oh, it's a winter wonderland in
Yes,
there.
it was beautiful. I'm big
It was nice.
decorations girl.
Yeah.
Big decorations girl.
What else do you decorate besides Christmas time?
Halloween.
Thanksgiving. Oh, you do like gourd seed, like just fall.
The
right?
governess
Well,
of
I
gourds.
start with Halloween. Then
Pumpkin princess.
Yeah, once Halloween ends, I transition the spooky pumpkin.
Much like a Warby Parker Beale frame, you transition into spookiness.
Wow, damn, dude.
James has
You
a
getting-
really
you
good
getting paid?
memory.
You getting paid?
Not yet.
You are.
My memory is really bad too. Well, also he has a terrible memory as well. I think mine is more short term and his long term, which is why we're a good duo.
But
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying long term, the beginning of the podcast when I mentioned the name of these frames.
Or long term, her birthday.
No,
which
I'm
is
saying
an annual occurrence.
I'm saying I have bad short-term memory. He has bad long-term. Well, he'll tell me a story like 2 days later. I'm considering that like long. Whereas the Beale thing, if you would have put a gun to my head right now and said to me, "What is the name of this frame?" I'm fucking dead. But he fucking pulled it out.
Sure.
That's what I mean.
Jennifer Beale, baby.
So oh, good. JB, another JB.
There it is.
So I love zip ties, not in the bedroom, in for like the household things. So I had zip
You
ties.
looking like Sicario. What the fuck?
Like zip ties.
Good
We're
flick.
holding up my garland.
You're talking about decorating the balcony.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, okay, Christmas is over. Can you cut the zip ties? And this bitch cuts the fucking Christmas lights.
Like
like the wire?
Snipped.
Yes.
But they're
But
not even
they're
Christmas
not even
lights.
Christmas lights. They're my year-round
Yeah,
balcony
it's just like it's lights on the
decorations.
balcony. Yeah.
And he goes, uh-oh.
Did I do that?
All the time, he's a big oaf, and like all the time he'll just be like, oh my God, I just remembered a lie. Okay. He does this thing where he knows that like I'm gonna get mad, so he like tries to. So we were living in Hoboken, and a bagel delivery came, and I had gotten like sausage, egg, and cheese.
This was
something.
also more recently. I think this happened in
No,
Brooklyn, not
but this is
Hoboken.
a very specific example that I remember. And I'm sitting on the couch. His back is to me. He's opening the bagels, and he opens mine, and he sees that it's wrong
Like the wrong order.
for me, and he wraps it back up and like closes it and pretends that he didn't notice. And I was like, what's going on? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, is something wrong? And he goes, no. I mean, I don't know. I didn't
Why I
see
did
it.
that?
And then he just handed it to me, and I was like, you saw that there was like the wrong order.
Yeah, I don't know why I would do that.
He's just like, I think
I'm just scared of you.
yeah, he like lies because he doesn't want me to like yell at him.
Is it because he wouldn't have to,
I don't know.
I'm pretty scary.
You are. When
doesn't
you
have
get
to,
pissed, yeah.
by
You
lying.
rage out. You can rage out.
That's that Latin fire.
that Latinx fucking caliente.
Spicy.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that like
so I'm
a-
a fucking liar?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a
good
fucking
to know.
liar.
Great.
When you were living in Hoboken, were you guys married or dating?
Oh, we were dating.
Yeah, we were dating.
What's
I
the
had
biggest difference between being married to Lawrence and dating Lawrence? Because you guys dated for like 19 years before you
Yeah, we
finally.
did.
I don't want to talk about that either.
I think from the time Lawrence and I moved in together.
In Hoboken?
No, so the
She
reason
moved in with me and my buddy Brian.
yeah, the reason I
It was the Three's Company, but he
yeah,
loved
the
it.
reason I moved to Hoboken was because my Craigslist apartment lease was up.
Uh-huh.
It was like I was living with two other people. That
I don't
didn't-
even know if I even met those roommates. Right?
I don't even know if I met them. Like
Yeah.
I didn't. One of the guys I didn't know his name.
This was
like,
in the West Village, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
They weren't up at 2 a.m. when Lawrence would come
Yo,
over?
one guy
Yeah,
though had like
exactly.
the craziest comic book collection I'd ever
Yeah,
seen.
he
in my
was
life,
he was
like on
actually
display in the living room. It was bizarre.
that
Were you-
shelf.
were you living
is
with
still
NC
your shoe shelf?
Oh shit!
Were you living with NCB?
Yeah, right.
He actually this guy drew for Highlights magazine.
Like the kids magazine.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Wait, High Life isn't.
Highlights.
No,
Oh.
highlights. Oh, wait, you say yeah? You're
I was
thinking
thinking
of
High Times.
High Times, yeah.
No. So my lease was up. They were like, "Oh, just move to Hoboken until you find like another apartment." Then I was there for like multiple months, and then we were just like, "Oh, we're gonna move in together." But I would
No,
think
you had another. Oh, you had an apartment also before that
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
with
yeah.
that crazy
I
old lady
think
with the
our
cat,
different
New York kids.
Yeah,
with the hairless cat. right?
No, I didn't get that apartment, but I looked at it.
Oh.
Like she answered the door in a towel, holding a hairless cat.
Who was the?
He's lying to you right now.
I know.
I'm
fucking liar.
gaslighting. I'm gaslighting you. Yeah.
His,
Anyway.
you know what? Honestly, his lies just come from he has just such a bad memory.
Swiss cheese brain. Too much.
Well, it's speaking with such confidence that it's gaslighting.
Yeah.
It's a podcast. It's
It's
podcast. syndrome.
podcasting 101.
I don't think it's. I wouldn't say marriage is different from dating. I would say living together was different from not living together. Like when we first started dating, I had gotten a job. Okay, we started dating in April, May, June, July, August. So we were like dating for 4 months, and I'd gotten a new job at DKNY, and I was like, they were like, "Oh, are you dating him?" And I was like, "Yeah, but like I think I'm gonna break up with him soon." Because this guy, he just like doesn't call. He didn't text. He would never make plans.
Yeah. Only hit you when I'm like drunk. I was a fuckboy. We have a whole segment about this.
Anyway, I have another
It's literally
question.
the next question.
Is there
You have a question?
any questions about me?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What's
Cool.
about? Well, these are questions about us.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But Lawrence's fuckboy era. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Was he full on? Was it like did he ever bring you to the breaking point? Like how many times did you actually want
Yeah.
to break up with him?
Oh, so many times. But I'm lazy. I'm too lazy.
And I guess I'm also too lazy.
And then
Maybe
I
that's
would
why
have
we're meant to be together.
I know.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Lawrence was a fuckboy, but not in the sense of like hooking up with girls.
Right. Yeah.
Lawrence would go out until 6 a.m.
Not FUCK, FUCC.
Yes. Lawrence would go out until 6 a.m. and come home, and I'd be like, what the fuck were you doing? But I never thought he would ever cheat on me because, like, I can't even imagine.
You knew I was married to the game. That's why.
I can't even imagine him flirting with a girl, talking to a
I
girl.
flirted with you and talked to you. What are you talking about?
You didn't.
Oh my god! All right. This is
Yo,
making me
you
look
ever
real
heard
bad.
of double monks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our first date, I thought you were gay because you were wearing it. You were wearing.
She
a
thought you were gay.
She thought I was gay.
Is that a bit?
That's
Playboy
Playboy
Cardi.
Cardi. That's a good
Okay,
episode
got it.
title. She thought I was gay.
He just gesticulated a lot and talked about fashion
Clothes.
a lot, and I was like,
Wait, but
okay.
isn't that what drew you to him? Like
I don't
as
think so.
Well, yes, and
because you
well,
were working in the world. Let's talk about you. You were working in the world of fashion at the time.
Yes, well, I think no. What
And
drew
when you
me
moved to New
in-
York, you asked me for a fashion job. You knew that I was like
Fine.
connected.
What drew
which was
me
a lie,
in
but-
was
Were you only dating him for clout?
please. What, he worked at BBMW. Like,
Yeah.
what clout is that?
That's-
he
was
lived
not-
in Rahway, New Jersey.
I know. I did live next to a federal penitentiary.
Next to Max B.
I will say, the first time you ever went to that apartment, you flipped over a full pizza onto our rug,
Yeah.
upside down, which
Not,
was
first of all, not rug, carpet, because it was a carpeted apartment.
okay. Yeah, right. Excuse me, a carpeted apartment. Not
How many
great.
cigarette burns were in that carpet?
Oh my god! I forgot you used to smoke like all the time.
Used
and now
to.
you still smoke.
I was gonna say,
Only for fun.
You know which microphone belonged to Lawrence by though.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You know what's really funny though? I would stay at home in my little Craigslist apartment, and sometimes I'd cry because
Lawrence.
Lawrence wouldn't text me, and
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like,
What the
"What the fuck am I doing?
I'm wasting my
What
life.
are you doing?
I'm older than this fucking guy.
It's fuckboy.
I'm hotter."
That's facts.
Did
I
you
could
have?
do better.
Did you give him a come to Jesus moment where like, yo, like, look at what you got. You're either on board the JB train
mean,
or get the fuck off.
I mean, there were definitely moments for sure.
I think maybe for
Low points, various
for
low
like
points.
6 years.
So
it
there's
was-
a 6 year. There was a 6 year low point.
There was 6 years on and
We
off
call it a flat line.
where I'd be like, "My God, what are we doing?" But then I think we both like. I mean, listen, I started dating him.
6
He was
years.
24.
No.
He was. Oh my God, he
I
was
was-
23, turned 24.
No, that's no,
Yes.
that doesn't seem correct.
Well, it's fucking correct.
Well,
It's
she's
bad
definitely
memory.
right. You are not. You do not have your fucking.
I thought
What
it was
is-
I thought it was 25.
What is 87 minus 11?
I don't know, dude. Whatever. I'll trust you.
76.
What are you asking? I was like, what?
Sorry, what is 2011 minus 1987?
That's too hard.
It's 24.
24.
Okay.
You're 24, 25.
Whatever. Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
he
saying.
was 24.
Okay,
24.
whatever.
You're
Anyway.
24. Kobe.
So, and you were like, I'm almost 30. I'm nearly 30.
First of all, I was 27. That's not nearly 30.
Yeah,
but
it's
it
on the
kind
wrong
of
side
is,
of 25,
yeah.
though.
You're right. It is.
can rent a
but-
car.
Speaking of math.
You could
Listen.
rent a car. He couldn't.
Yeah.
I know. But
I don't
frankly,
drive regardless. She
That's
does.
true.
I would rather be older in age but hotter
Okay, which you were.
because like you are younger but look old.
Okay.
I mean?
Are you speaking generally or are you talking about at that time?
but at that time.
Because at that time, I was, well, I don't know. I'm pretty much still a mess now. But when I think back at that time, I was like extra messy because I was like
messy.
partying really hard, smoking a lot. And I think that's why I even dressed the way I did to almost like counteract these other
Oh my
elements
God,
of
this
my
fucking
life.
guy and
Yeah.
like the sport coats.
What do you think of his fashion?
99-degree weather.
I mean, he still wears jeans in like the height of August.
I know.
Well, that's a
it's
newer thing
so
because I
weird.
do like my short shorts.
Let me
but-
ask you this. Let's talk about me and you. How many times has Lawrence blamed coming home at 6 a.m. on me?
For the first years that
Years, plural.
years that you guys were friends, I would call you bad influence, James.
Yes.
You knew this.
Why?
Go on.
Because Lawrence would be like, "Oh, like James made me do this."
You know, like we didn't really hang out back then.
Honestly, I will say, and I'm not trying to perjure myself, but I think the statute of limitations is up at this point. But yeah, probably, you know, a half of those times I probably
Yeah.
was not with them.
Probably more than half because I have like actual friends. I wasn't
fuck
hanging out with
you,
my
dude.
I wasn't,
We hung out.
I wasn't hanging out with my fucking colleagues.
Right. Who were you blaming? Like, why wouldn't you just blame somebody else?
I don't know because I think you like knew Jane. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't lying. Maybe I was with him because it wasn't that many times.
It wasn't that many times.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were saying years, and we're making a scene, but like, yeah.
But
Well, I remember a specific story, but I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to say anything on the pod with you here or whatever, make you look bad, but or not
When
make
you-
you look bad,
oh.
make you look bad
Make
by proxy.
you look bad.
well, are
No,
you talking
ju-
about the fact that I lived in the West Village and you lived in Rahway, New Jersey, and you would get real fucked up and be like, "Can I come over?" and just be all sweaty on my air mattress with one pillow.
You had an air mattress?
Yeah.
Well, that was
I
before-
I just moved to New York and moved off of my friend's couch into a Craigslist apartment. I didn't have a bed yet.
Yeah, but you got a bed eventually. Like when we were dating,
Yeah.
you had moved out of that place. No, I'm just thinking.
Would Lawrence
never mind.
hog-
I've already said too much. Let's move on.
Would Lawrence hog the pillow? Is he a pillow hogger?
Yeah, sweaty, sweaty,
Sweaty in his fucking sport coat.
sweaty, snoring.
No, oh come on! I'm not a snorer.
Farting?
Fuck this. This is bad.
Oh yeah,
Pissing the bed?
Well,
Do you ever
that's
piss the
still-
bed?
No, I never
No.
pissed the bed. I'm a grown man, dude.
never pissed the bed.
All right, continuing on with the JBJH dynamic.
Yeah.
How come you've never tried to set me up with any of your friends? Is it because this bad influence James archetype has been like set in your mind, falsely so?
No, I just don't have any single friends. Really?
I'm talking about the last like 15 years.
Yeah, no, really, like not really. Or like maybe you're just not their type.
Or
Not white.
No,
China shop.
she's not.
did you ever? I thought I don't want to like
Hot.
say anyone's name,
Just
but
kidding.
I thought. Did you ever?
Who?
Oh no.
No. Okay, never mind. Just one of her perpetually.
Oh, maybe I tried.
I don't know. Maybe you showed maybe you showed her like a picture of him or Instagram, and she was like, hard pass.
Maybe I.
What is this?
Oh, maybe you can date now. Oh, you have
Well,
a girlfriend.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah. Sorry.
I forgot.
Sorry, Jenna's friends. You're too fucking late.
Taken.
Yeah.
What was your? We mentioned Sweet Luther and your mom's name, whose name I
Patsy.
Patsy, Sweet Patsy. What was their first impression of this guy? When you finally got over the 6-year low point and were like, Mom and Dad, I'm actually seeing somebody that, you know, maybe is my one. And how did you have to tap deep into your PR spinning skills to pitch him to them?
Okay, so when I moved to New York, my dad was like, "Well, just don't meet anyone."
Your dad and I have similar voices.
But that's why you moved to New York.
Yeah. No, that's not. I didn't move to New York to meet someone.
Okay.
Who does
Please.
that? No one does that.
Sex and the City girlies
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
Gorgeous girls. Yeah, how do you
so-
pitch him to the parental units?
Here's the thing: my family and I, we don't talk. Like we talk about
Good American.
the the other day a squirrel got into the bird feeder. Like that's what we
pretty
talk
fire.
about. So
I'm on Squirrel TikTok.
so I'm like, oh, you know, like I'm dating this guy, great, whatever. But it's not like, oh, like there's no like emotional.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this sounds so bad.
No, it doesn't sound bad.
But it's not like
So you're just
I
like,
had
yo,
to
this is my
convince
guy.
them.
Yeah,
They
there
were
was
just-
no-
They were just like, oh, cool.
I
You
think
like
that-
him? We like
They
him.
trust you.
Not to speak for you, but I think the hardest thing
Here
in
we
terms
go.
of like that we're talking about introducing people was when my parents met your parents. That was I don't know about you. That's what I was most nervous for because I'm like these two couples could not be any more different, but ultimately they get along. Not that
Well, I feel like parents just.
And then my parents were
Being
hella
parents.
late too. They got like
Yeah.
something happened with my parents. They were like 2 hours late for dinner, so that was like a very bad first impression. But ultimately, I think it
Well,
worked
just
out.
got us all filled with margaritas.
Yeah, which honestly maybe would have been for the best. So anyway.
You are a woman of class
Yes.
aesthetic.
Yep,
You
yep,
see the
yep, yep,
Eileen
yep.
Fisher.
Mhm.
You see the tiny little microphone for the
Yep.
IG story rants.
Yeah.
I think another reason why people within the Throwing Extended Universe, whether male or female, reach out to you is that you are like you do have like a tasteful eye. You have taste. Even though this is contrary, evidence to the
gonna say,
contrary.
This is evidence to the contrary. Yeah.
In your opinion, what's the Lawrence style phase? Because Lord knows he's been through them all. What's the Lawrence style phase that you hated the most?
Oh, that's hard.
There's so many that hate.
I think it's not about the style phase itself. It's about the fact that
Oh no.
he never really dresses weather or location appropriate. So
Right.
like let's say whether it's always in a sport coat and it's summer, or like
Those were
when
linen
he was
fabric.
when he was going
Seersucker, etc.
when he's going through like the hoodie phase. So he's wearing like a black hoodie and black
Like a
jeans
John Elliott hoodie or something.
in
Your fucking
summer
little peep shit. Like
to like an Easter brunch
Like
or
Fashion
something.
Bros era. Really? I wore I never. Okay, all right.
Or like
I'll let you speak.
Or like you're too casual and it's like we're getting dinner with your parents and it's like
Ooh.
can't you or dinner with my parents? Like when we went to Texas for the first time for Christmas, I'm like, you know what? Can you just get like a basic red sweater for fucking midnight mass? Like just dress normal for once.
Yeah.
Like that. It wasn't necessarily the phases.
Like in totality, it was
It
like
was
it's
more
for
like
specific moments. I'm
just-
making you.
Sometimes
you
I'm like, just be normal.
pissed.
Just be normal. once.
Okay, all right. All right.
What about the fact that he's like on his Western shit now and like went to Texas and bought
Oh my God.
cowboy boots?
I know. It's so.
Well, no, you're like, don't bring your cowboy boots in Texas. You're gonna like
No, how
embarrass me.
embarrassing.
I have a blister.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
like,
bring loafers when I go to Texas
I
exclusively.
know, but you got so that white hat
Yeah.
was my dad's.
Yeah.
So
That got cut.
When
Oil
he blessed
refinery.
him with the John, was that like
This
a very,
hat, this hat is literally from Rob because when I told Rob that story, Rob McMillan, a friend of the show, and he was like, "Oh, like this hopefully could never replace that." But he's like,
when your dad gave Lawrence a John that Lawrence truly loved
Yeah.
and likes to tell the story of, was that like a bonding moment for them?
for me it was
are you for real right now?
not for your dad. Your dad was like, "Oh, you're going golfing. Maybe you want this." He didn't give a
Lawrence
fuck.
is lying. He's such a liar. I was in my parents' bedroom looking for a hat for myself for golfing, and I found that hat.
Oh, it was you who gave
and
it
I
to me.
said,
Got it.
"Dad, do you ever wear this hat?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Can Lawrence have it?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, the point here is that yes, it was big for me to wear because it was a sick hat and it was like from your dad's job. I'm saying it was big for me and I wore it proudly.
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
my
so
dad worked there
fucking
for, like, 40
butthurt
years or
that,
something.
that the state of
Yeah,
fucking
so angry.
California destroyed that artifact, that bonding moment that I had in my own mind. But your
No,
dad
the-
didn't give a fuck.
the
he
bond-
didn't care at
yeah.
all. That's my point.
He's like, "Take it."
yeah, he doesn't care. That's my point.
For the fans of the show, my dad's big fashionista.
Yeah, your dad does
he-
just very well.
He literally has a spiral notebook that he sits at. It's at his computer, and he writes down website names, style numbers, and the price. And then he'll like check when they go on sale, and then he'll buy something, and it comes in the mail. And inevitably, he returns like 90% of things. But he
Yeah.
just loves.
We were just
to
talking
online
about
shop.
how like your dad. Well, we were watching The Lost Daughter, and Ed Harris is wearing like fire
Oh my
vintage
God.
Wranglers, and your dad has like the best. Like I'm not saying it's a vintage jeans collection because it's just his jeans, but like we were joking about how like your dad has like like a 30-inch waist. Like I could never get into them.
Yeah, I don't even think I could fit. in my
Right?
dad's
Exactly.
jeans.
Yeah. So
What's
What a
the
bummer.
style phase or specific
era.
of
Epoch.
Lawrence's that you are most sexually attracted to? What
Yeah.
take-
When do I look good? Can you give me a compliment publicly, please?
I think, like,
God damn.
if you can.
fairly
You can
recent-
pass,
like
you can
now,
pass if you want.
kind of. Now because y'all look more normal now.
You're talking about both of us.
You look more normal now.
Okay.
Even with the big bushy beard?
No, I hate the big bushy beard, but that to me is
It's
not
very
It's robust.
obvious what I wouldn't say robust. It's very like I can see through your beard
Well,
still.
I have, well, that's more like because I have whiskers. That's like how my hair is. But anyway, but don't make me fucking feel bad.
You got like Rutherford B. Hayes face. You're like a 1800s baseball player right now.
That's cool. I'm
Fucking
with that.
Homer Ott.
I know you're not doing fit check on Lawrence, but he is currently wearing a
Honus Wagner.
custom Libby Ashley
Yes.
embroidered shirt gifted by moi.
Shout out Nancy Myers.
It
queen.
says a film by Nancy Myers.
Something's got to
So
give.
his current style is like really what you're feeling right now.
Yeah, until he wears like
Well, I have pieces that you don't like.
certain things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like certain things I don't like.
What
But
do
I
you
think now he looks the most normal.
What do you think of the small hoop?
Oh yeah, the earring.
Oh, hey,
we should
I
talk about
always forget about it. Do you still have yours? Oh, cute.
what? So it's cute on him, but mine. You
Well,
hate.
he's not my husband.
But you
touche.
you don't like that?
No,
I thought you did.
No. She
I
hates
always
it.
forget about it.
Okay.
And the side of the bed that we sleep on,
When we
I
push them
see
together.
it.
When we push them together.
When we push them together.
On Saturdays.
I
Yeah.
turn and I'm like, oh yeah, you have it. I forgot.
She'll like laugh in my face. It's like Sunday morning, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, I forgot you got your ear pierced. You fucking idiot."
When I forget, I'm short, so like I don't always see it. I'm not always eye
Yeah.
level to it.
But you're not into it, point blank.
No.
Would you want me to take it out?
Yeah.
Okay, not gonna happen.
I know. I don't care.
Because I like it. Honestly, that's the thing that almost hurts my feelings more than anything with the earring is that, like, I told you I was so happy to get it, and it felt like this kind of confidence booster, invigorating thing, and you're still like, I'm not happy for you. And that hurt my feelings.
I understand.
We've entered the
I
couples
hear
therapy
you.
portion of the podcast.
I hear you.
She hears
see
you.
me,
She hears you.
and I want you to take your earring.
I got him a necklace for Christmas, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because I was in my mind, I was thinking of normal people, Paul Mezcal with the necklace on normal
Also
people.
in The Lost Daughter.
Yeah.
Does Lawrence wear it out of the house?
Well,
When coming
she's
to
not done with the
podcast.
story
Well,
yet.
I'm too stupid. First of all, big impulse girly,
Okay.
I'm like, let's order it. Didn't think about measuring.
Is it a choker?
anything.
Oh, bro.
It's not. It's too small. It's a women's size choker.
It's a woman's
So
choker,
it'd be
yeah.
a choker on me. Then I put it on him, and then I was like, it looks good. But then I saw it glistening off the earring, and I was like, no, it's
Too much. Too much. Yeah.
So I returned it, and from the same. Oh, it was Bianca Milo, my friend. I ordered myself a necklace in exchange.
With my money, I'm sure, too.
Oh.
With
Damn.
or should I say with our money, the pod's money.
First of all, we don't have a
fucking
joint checking
groupie.
account. Second of all,
You don't have a joint
I have
checking
my
account.
own-
No,
money.
hell no.
well,
I
I don't
know,
know. why
I
he
know.
says-
I'm sorry,
I don't
I'm
know why he
sorry. She
says
has-
hell no. It's all from the same place.
Yeah.
Wait, why not? Would you spend more the lion's share of the money, or would he spend it?
No, I would. I think he gets free stuff, and I spend.
She is very liberal with the swipes. That's
What's
why
the-
I gotta
Yeah,
keep.
yeah.
I gotta keep some distance between
What's
her
the
and
last John
bottom line.
you purchased?
The last John that I purchased. Okay, so
This is a flex. You're lucky. You're lucky you came in at the right time.
no, this is a hot goss that Lawrence doesn't know about.
Oh no! What is the last one?
Ooh,
And
breaking
I can
news.
only
Oh, no.
tell it right now because I've been holding it inside. But I bought a vintage Fendi bag on Poshmark, and then Lawrence was like, "Hey, listen, babe, like before we go to Miami, we really need to like curb our spending."
Oh my god!
And I was like,
How much was the vintage Fendi? You love, but you just bought a new Fendi bag too,
yeah, but this is a black shoulder bag. It's an everyday shoulder bag."
Bruh.
Yeah, Lawrence.
bruh.
Come on.
So I got a little black Fendi
Need both.
baguette. It's really
Oh,
cute.
baguette?
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
They're flawless.
But before that, it
Mrs.
was
Flawless.
Before that, it
That's
was
good. I
a
was up there, too.
rainbow Fendi bucket. And then, but
Are you currently feeling a lot of the Fendi right now? Is that like your
That's
go-to
like
brand?
That's one of your
no,
favorites,
it's
right?
just it's one of my favorite for bags
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
I just like Fendi bags.
Damn. So you definitely you hid that from me. But that was I think
I
you
did, I
I
hid
think
it.
you spent your own money on that, right?
I spent my own money on it, and also I bought like a dress for a wedding, and it came and it didn't fit, and I returned it. So in my mind, I was like, oh, it balances.
Oh, I see. What
Yeah,
you're saying. Yeah, that's
sure.
fair. It was money you had already spent.
It's money that was
Yeah,
already
yeah.
out the door.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Well, if you could, because one of your previous jobs was being a celebrity dresser.
Yeah.
We're not calling Lawrence a celebrity by any means here, but
Wow.
if you could style Lawrence, what would be the fit that
it's
you put
actually
him
interesting.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like boys' clothes. I'm not good at it.
But
I
if
don't-
you had to like style, like, would it be a fucking
Suit,
trucker
like,
hat?
Yeah,
And
you
a-
want me to be in suits or
well,
just generally speaking?
I think if you looked like Roger Sterling, I would love for you to like be like a
From Mad Men?
banker in a suit. Like that's hot.
Okay. All right.
But that's just, I think, because
I wore suits when you met
but,
me.
like, you
Did
don't look like Roger Sterling.
Yeah, no fucking shit, dude. John Slattery.
John Slattery. Slattery.
All right. Okay, so suits. But you met me. I was suited and
You
booted.
suited up.
And
I
I
know,
was
but
I was
you didn't-
overdressed when you met me. It was like
Yes,
even
but
more
you looked
embarrassing.
like fratty suits
Okay,
versus like
great, cool, awesome.
a hot finance guy or something.
All right, okay.
But
Wow.
now at this moment in my life, I wouldn't date a finance guy because they're weird. I don't know. What would I
Bozos.
put?
I mean,
you
they got
in?
money though. They
I don't
got
know.
they got that Fendi money.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I like those little boots that he wears that are like cowboy boots, but they're ankle like Cuban boots.
Oh,
the
the
Our
Legace
Legacy.
Cuban
Yeah,
boots.
yeah.
Cute.
Okay,
Those
you
are
like those.
cute. I don't know. This is hard.
Yeah.
Because yesterday we were installing a shelf. I tried, but like I was too weak, so I needed a big man.
Mm-hmm.
So you called the neighbor.
Fuck.
Lawrence was wearing his Carhartt pants laying on the bed because he wears outside clothes on the bed and it's disgusting.
I don't like that.
And
Wait, and you're like, hey,
Do
wearing
some Carhartt
I-
shit. No,
I said,
literally.
you're wearing Carhartts. So he's getting so frustrated because he can't do these.
No.
things.
No.
Anyway,
It's very easy to
I'm
install the
holding
shelf.
the
It's in the
hammer.
closet. It was just there's where
Jammed
the
up. It was
boiler is
jammed up.
jammed up. So I was just frustrated because I was jammed up. That's all.
so he's like, here, hold this hammer, and I was like, if
Hold
only,
this hammer,
if
babe.
only there was a place to put this hammer, and I dropped in his Carhartt pants, in the little
Yeah.
loop.
But the problem was that also they were unbuttoned because I was in casual mode. So then like I got like low key little pants in the boiler room.
yeah.
fucking
Anyway.
vaudeville comedy.
Yeah, it was
some fucking
some Stooges shit. The two Stooges. Yeah.
Curly
I
over
think
here.
It's cute.
Larry.
Yeah.
Lost opportunity.
Yeah.
I was going for the hair, but it was Larry.
Oh, I understand.
Curly.
Yeah.
hair.
I do like when he
No,
wears
Curly was the bald guy.
Carhartt, but it's also kind of embarrassing because like my dad wears Carhartt
To do Carhartt
to
shit.
do Carhartt shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How would you describe your personal brand? Because again, you are the tasteful one.
Mm-hmm.
It's more understated in the Blackwell
Schlossman.
Schlossman household.
Mm-hmm. Or
What's the JB personal brand?
personal brand clothing wise?
No, just your
Just
whole
everything.
essence. Yeah.
Life wise. Yeah, great. I don't want to talk about clothes.
Okay.
I think my personal brand is
Little rose rocket, like
Yeah, I'm a big I would say I'm curious, not a spy, but I like spying on people.
Okay. So you're a curious neighbor is your personal brand? You like
Curious
maps? What do
neighbor.
you mean like you like maps?
Yeah, okay.
Nosy neighbor.
You like being
I'm
you're
a
nosy
neighbor. I love maps.
the cartography queen.
Yeah.
I love maps. I love
I was a geography major.
Nuh-uh.
Wait,
I
you don't know
took
this?
I took GIS.
Yeah, but that's not cartography. That's a bit different.
there was a cartography portion of geography.
Okay.
Huh.
You're like a wino dog mom?
Is there ever a reason that you and I didn't date?
You like white boys? I don't know.
No?
I was wearing a fucking fratty finance shit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't even. What were you wearing when you would have first met Jenna many years ago? What was
Like-
even your vibe?
Hoodies and whatever
Yellow
whatever
rat bastard.
whatever BPMW was giving me for free.
Yeah,
So like Norse
whatever you're
Projects,
stealing.
Penfield.
Oh,
yeah.
true.
Shades of Grey by Micah Cohen.
Yeah,
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Look, there's a fucking giant map right there.
yeah, sure.
I love maps.
You
Is
should
that
take a-
France?
It's the north of Thailand.
Cool. I can see that now. My personal brand.
Cartography queen, nosy neighbor.
Maps. I love reading books. I'd rather read.
Bookworm.
I would rather read than
Drunken
watch
bookworm.
movies or TV. Really.
How many books do you read a year?
When I wasn't working, over 100. When
God
I
damn.
am working, 85.
Really? That many?
I read 85 last year.
Damn, you're a fucking beast, bro. You're
80
voracious.
something.
You're a voracious reader.
Yeah. What are your love languages?
Yeah.
Because I know that it's not a singular.
Oh, love languages. Lawrence and I are complete opposites.
Okay.
Like literally.
Let's
the
go
order.
him and then let's go back to you.
What's his love language?
Yeah, what are my love languages?
Okay, your number one is physical touch.
Yeah, love getting my back rubbed.
I hate physical touch. Don't touch me. I love. I'm a good hugger,
Yeah, I like cuddling. Right, I'm a big.
but I
yeah.
don't like. I
Right.
don't like touching.
Okay, what else? So physical touch, because everyone has three. What is it? 3 ranked.
Well, there's 5, so I'm just doing them in order.
Okay.
So I guess while I talk about Lawrence's, I could talk about mine. So his is number 1 is physical touch, and I hate that. Number 2, he likes words of affirmation. So like, I'm proud of
Oh.
you. Great job.
Narcissist.
And I hate it. Like and
You cannot take a compliment.
because I don't like words of affirmation, it's hard for me to give words of
Right.
affirmation
Sure.
because I'm just not used to it. Third one I think is like quality time. I think we both are level on quality time.
Yeah.
Quality time meaning
But
well,
with
you
something
guys
you
you guys
wanna
lay
do.
there. You guys lay there while he scrolls.
Whoa,
Well, that's the problem is you're not supposed to. It's,
Yeah.
I always tell him like, yes, we hang out all the time together, but like we're not actually hanging out because
Right.
you're on your phone, I'm on my
But
phone.
quality time is different for everyone. So the quality time, even though like I maybe am on my phone while watching a movie, which we can all agree is bad, like that might be my quality time, and your quality time might be like, I don't know. Well, what an activity?
Actually
go
talking
to
when
go
we
to
go to
brunch with
dinner.
me and fucking yes,
Yeah.
and actually like ask me.
Yeah,
some
play
questions.
games.
Yes.
Love to play
Yeah,
games.
she likes games.
Love it.
Okay.
Big gamer.
Yeah, you're a big gamer.
But by gamer, I don't mean
Like
I mean
Uno.
You mean board games.
Yeah.
board games.
Board
yeah,
games
yeah,
and-
yeah. Mexican train dominoes.
Mhm.
Antonia board game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
That
like
would've- that would've been good.
Antonia meaning the
Cute.
caliente
Yep.
quarter Mexican part.
For
You, it's gift giving up top.
gift
number
giving is
one.
number one.
Wait, you give the gifts.
No, she.
You receive the gifts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
receiving.
yeah. Gifts.
But you also like to give. But we're talking about receiving.
But the thing is my my therapist was like, the whole thing with love language is you're good at what you want.
Yes.
So because I want gifts, I'm so good at giving gifts. And it's not about like Prada fucking clogs.
What
It's
did you,
about,
what did you
like,
give Lawrence for Christmas this year or Hanukkah?
that T-shirt.
This
yeah,
one.
and an
Well,
Hermes
oh,
handkerchief that
well, and
I
I got you
really
that
wanted,
necklace.
and then but the handkerchief also.
Yeah, I
So
got
this
it.
T-shirt
Hermes handkerchief.
is Lawrence loves a cinematic long sleeve, but
Yep.
this was custom made. It is
Yeah.
he loves rarity. It
Yeah.
loves flexing. It's
One
one
of
of
one.
one.
Yeah.
One of
The
one.
perfect gift.
You've got
I
me
know.
good Johns too. You got me you actually speaking of Nancy Myers, you got me from Intramural from Bijan. You got me that
Oh, yeah.
super rare something's got a gift
Yeah.
shirt.
Lawrence
Oh, wow.
posted. Oh, that was for our second wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
Because
Which occurred in 2021.
yep. for wedding
No,
anniversaries.
2020.
Yeah.
Second. No, your second anniversary. Yeah, sorry. Damn, I'm bad. I'm a bad motherfucker.
For the listeners out there not watching the video, James and I are just staring into each other's eyes in disbelief.
Are you bad at math or being married?
Yes.
Or both?
Yes.
It
yes.
all.
All of the above.
Check
The-
your fucking planner,
The
bro.
thing is
Yeah.
with Lawrence is he's very hard to shop for. So for
Yeah.
wedding gifts,
Which is true of all John's enthusiasts.
yes, big time. Oh, which by the way, my friend Nicole was like, Throwing Fits should put out a gift guide for girlfriends because so y'all should do that for Valentine's Day. She goes, I would pay $5 for it for a gift guide
Like
Oh,
a,
so
like a
we
dumper,
were like
a dumper
fellas.
for fellas.
Oh.
For the girls.
for the wags.
Dumper ass shots.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
BBL.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Well, I know what BBL means, but I don't know what dumper ass shots means.
Well, the dumper is our
Then little newsletter we do
twice a
on
month
Patreon.
semi-regular newsletter that is a product link dump.
Yeah.
Got it. So
So it'd just be drmiami.com.
Yeah, that's what.
got
That's
it.
what you get your girl.
No,
or no, we're talking about getting the
gift
guy.
guide is
Oh,
for the guy.
you have it reversed,
The
yeah.
wags
Oh.
want the gift guide. To
Yeah, yeah.
shop
So the
for
guy,
the
so the
John's
guys would be like,
enthusiast.
yo,
Here's a link. Okay, my friend Nicole
She was dating a
was
guy
dating a guy.
who listens to the show.
Okay.
And she was like, what do I get this guy as a gift? I want Lawrence and James to do some type
Yeah.
of guide so that I can kill it
Yeah.
for Christmas or whatever. And
I think we do both. I think we do also, yo, fellas, here's recommendations from Jenna,
Oh,
from
I see, I
other
see.
women in the
Oh, in the
TF
universe.
extended
Got it,
universe
got it.
to get your girl for Valentine's Day
so
as well.
Throwing Fits is trying to save all holidays, all
Yeah,
anniversaries,
yeah,
all
yeah,
birthdays.
Fucking
Got it.
heroes.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
But for
Okay, so
yeah, go on.
gifts, number
Yep.
one.
Gifts. Quality time number 2 for me. The other one is acts of service, and Lawrence and I don't really care about that one. Like acts of service would mean like
Emptying
Like
the dishwasher.
Oh.
Doing chores for the person.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
Their life
helping
easier.
helping someone out.
Oh,
I don't
that's
really
great.
care about that necessarily because I am really particular with like my apartment is spotless at all times.
Your apartment, not y'all's
Our
apartment.
Yeah, she does. That's another thing that she says all the time. She'll be like, "Can you do me a favor in my bedroom?" And I'm like, "What do you mean your?" I'm like, "It's
Yeah.
our bedroom."
Hey,
Yeah, that
it's,
is-
I hate that.
it's
I hate
Jenna's crib.
that. I have my own fucking grievances as well, but we can wait for constructive criticism.
So Lawrence is a notorious trash gift giver.
Yep.
Besides the Prada headband.
That wasn't even that bad. That was at least it was a big ticket item.
Yo, I should have been with you that day. I would have fucking advised you against
Bro,
it.
I was trying to hang out, and you were being a fucking hungover little baby, dude. You're
I
like,
had
you're like, good luck, bro. I'm gonna go have diarrhea at the crib.
I had the shits.
You would have told me not to get the headband.
Yes. Who wears headbands?
Well,
She
also,
used to- you went to-
I used to, but also I was like, I don't own anything Prada, so wearing a Prada headband is like going to
it's
the
like
BMW
being a
dealership
capper.
and you can't buy a car, so you get a keychain.
Exactly.
Damn.
When you go to
What do you mean
Prada,
exactly? Okay.
when you
whatever.
go to Prada, you're getting a bag. You're getting a fucking at least like the gloves. At least that's it.
She doesn't. We wouldn't want the gloves. The gloves were sick though. I should have got the gloves for myself.
I almost bought the gloves with the fucking.
Yeah, those are.
little,
You should have. Those are fire.
Little pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little raft
Oh, I would
joints.
like those.
They're
Yeah.
expensive.
Well, yours was the raft. It was whatever. It doesn't matter. Moving on.
It was the Raf Men's Prada
No,
headband.
no, it was
Headband.
it was his like he designed the whatever. It doesn't matter. Move on.
What's the worst gift he's ever given you?
Damn. Could no gift be an answer too? Just completely bricking
Well,
it, or-
that's standard, right? Is that he just like when he forgets your birthday and shit? Does he?
Oh, and by the way,
forget the
I
gift?
know I have my answer to this question of what I think now is the worst, but I'll let you answer first.
Oh, I can't really remember. We've been together a long time.
Too many bad gifts.
Do you want me to
remember?
say what I think it might
Yeah,
be?
yeah.
Do you remember one of the? I think it might have been our first Christmas together, which because we were dating.
Oh, the staycation.
Yeah, and you were like, "How are you?" I got
yeah.
I got us a staycation at the Plaza and tried
And
to
I was like, that's not a gift for me.
yeah. She was like, "You get to stay at the Plaza now," and I was like, I like wrote some note. Oh, it
Also,
was,
he told me I love you there for the first time, and
Aw.
I didn't say it back.
but then also,
And that was okay. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months into dating.
Damn.
there was also a moment where we were going to see some of my like friends from.
Were you
home.
like, yo, can I just stay at the plaza by myself?
Yeah, yeah,
that would be the
honestly, we would have
gift.
a better time.
Yeah.
No, we that was a good time. Didn't something happen where we were going to see my friends and this was way into dating? I was like, yo, is it cool if I introduce you as my girlfriend? And you're like,
No,
what the fuck?
It wasn't. It was like kind of the beginning of us
Oh,
dating.
it was too early.
And instead of being like we never had the
The woo woo. What's up with us?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
we never DTR'd.
Yeah.
To find the relationship.
yeah, we never DTR'd.
And then I just threw it to you in the back of an
And
Uber or
we're in
something.
an Uber on her, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna like say you're my girlfriend."
That's
And I
cool.
was like, "All right."
Oh, is it cool? Is it cool if I tell my boys that I love you? Like
yeah, basically.
while we're fucking playing pool at Fat Cat.
Though it's funny, I will say about that Christmas. Do you remember what you got me? Because I've been thinking a lot about
No,
that.
do you?
You got me a pair of Timberlands, which I was like,
Oh, yeah.
no, listen, which is kind of
She was trying to help you
No, no,
Blackwell.
wait, let me
But
explain.
I got him like waterproof.
No, you got me
Timbs.
Gore-Tex Timberlands, and I remember you giving to me and being like, in my mind, I was like, okay, I appreciate the sentiment. She tried, but she didn't get the OG Yuddas.
Yeah.
Oh, like
But
the
now in 2020, if I was to wear Tim's again, the Gore-Tex ones, which by the way, like
Wow.
look the same but are so
Wow.
much more functional. Now I'm like, damn, she kind of fell ass backwards into like the better thing. I don't even.
as
know how to
long as
make
it's
them
not
anymore.
the fucking
no,
thin
no, no.
sole.
No, not
it's the fucking
not the
robust.
not the Kamala Harris Tims. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I know, but it's like, you know.
We
it's
did it,
fucking-
Jenna.
Yeah.
One time I waited in line at 21 Mercer to get you some sneakers.
You got me Flyknits. That was a good gift
for
too.
Valentine's Day.
Those Chuckas. Yeah, red Flyknit.
Oh, he didn't
Chukkas.
ask you to wait online for him.
No,
Just-
No,
no.
you
I
hold
did it
my
as
spot.
I did it as a little surprise.
Yeah.
What's the best gift you've ever received from Larry?
Ooh.
Love and affection.
Wow.
But like material-wise. I'm a material girl.
Probably the first Fendi bag that he got me.
Yeah, I took a
Oh.
complex bonus and
Yeah.
fucking blew a bag
Yeah.
on a bag.
So it's a Fendi bag. It was the Fendi Toujours bag.
Yeah, that
and
was a big deal.
There's JB on it.
Yeah, it gets
so I can't
monogrammed
add a
and-
fucking S to it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
also already migrant. But that was,
Yeah.
remember when Complex was giving out bonuses? I don't know if they still do or whatever. Did you ever get a bonus?
Ye-
I got
Yeah.
I got one like big one when I think they still thought that like I was gonna turn 4 pins into like some amazing thing, which obviously never happened. And I think I spent like half of it on you. If
That
I
was really nice.
I
Yeah.
spent mine on taxes. Your birthday is coming up.
Yep.
Or
Well,
is
It's
the
yesterday.
day
It was
that
yesterday.
But we're recording before your birthday.
I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna get. Here.
What do
Or
you
no,
hope-
I got you something fire, which you will know about in the future.
he's
Okay,
such a liar.
what do you
he
hope-
goes, I got to figure out what I'm going to get you. And then
Well, I was just trying to.
No, here's the thing. He skipped steps, right? So he knows what he wants to get you.
Got it.
But he hasn't gotten it yet.
Got it.
But he's saying, I got you something.
No,
fine."
I'm completely lying. I have no idea what I'm
He
gonna get
doesn't.
you,
What do you hope?
but I'm sure it will be. Yeah.
What am I hoping to
yeah.
get?
Well, I have a whole. Can I say I have a whole because gift giving. This is one thing I have learned after fucking up with her number one love language for so many years, I finally took the easiest step, but so necessary, which is I just now keep a running list where like a note in my phone, like any type of thing that she mentions that she wants, I just throw it on there. So I'm gonna go. I'll go through.
Why
that
do you
and-
do this with everything,
Everything,
else in our
everything,
fucking
everything,
in our
everything.
professional lives?
Well,
Oh
because
my God.
it takes fucking 10 years to figure it out.
1 year for our anniversary.
We've
was
known
like-
each other for 10 years.
Yeah, over. 1 year for our dating anniversary, like months before it happened. I was like,
Which I know that date. That's April 9th.
yeah, you're right. Because
Boom.
Three
you
days,
know why it's 3 days after my birthday?
his
It's easy to remember.
I was like, here's an idea, Lawrence. Put a note, a calendar alert in your phone to schedule like a wine and cheese tasting for our anniversary.
Just do it.
And then in the few months, I'll forget about it. Well, reader, I did not forget about it.
Yeah.
And you know who
Reader.
did forget
Listener.
about it?
Listener, yeah.
Listener. You
Yeah.
know.
I never even. I just need to. I need to learn.
No, and then our anniversary comes and he goes, "Hey, babe, are we going to do anything for our anniversary?" And I was like, "This motherfucker."
It's. Are you purposely doing this, like setting the? Okay, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about like your relationship and like his and I relationship and how they kind of like overlap in a little bit. But do you think that he is like intentionally setting the bar so low
Oh my god.
so that everyone just
No.
does the work for him?
I think, like the whole I'm so bad at dishes that my wife does dishes and she's doing that with blowjobs thing.
Sorry, what?
My
Oh, I know what you're saying. Like a.
Louis C.K. said,
Oh, okay.
C.J. Lewis said, you know, I am so bad at doing
No
dishes.
one gets that joke, but my mom calls Louis C.K. C.J. Lewis.
No,
which
she
is-
goes, who's that comedian? C.J. Lewis?
like he's a black guy.
Anyway, he's like, oh, so my wife is very particular about how she does the dishes, and like she always says I do them wrong, so I started doing them wrong on purpose so that she'd never ask me to do them again.
Right.
And he goes, I think she's doing that with blowjobs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So
I mean,
is
are you
that
doing
what
that with-
Lawrence is doing? Lawrence is doing? No, I don't think so. I think it's just his little.
He's just naturally bad at
brain.
head.
It's just.
No, we're not talking about oral sex, dude.
It's just this little. His tiny pea brain cannot handle the memories.
My tiny pea brain.
But
Oh,
I want to make something extremely clear.
you
Yes.
love me.
As far as gifts, it's not. It's not.
The price tag.
It's not the price tag, and it's
course
not about like getting material
I
things.
talked about this with you on podcast.
It's about thinking about the person.
Yeah, it's
like
a
if I'm
thoughtfulness thing.
at the bodega and I never see Cherry Coke Zero, and I see Cherry Coke Zero because I know Lawrence likes Cherry Coke Zero, I'm gonna get him a little surprise.
I was gonna say, what, you buy me like a Lucy? Like,
a Cherry Coke Zero.
Let me get a Marlboro
so I want
Light
you
Lucy.
to be thinking of me.
Yeah, no, I
Lawrence,
understand.
this woman loves to read. Why don't you rent out the Strand bookstore for an hour?
Wow,
What?
romance.
We
There's
have-
a copy of Fuck Yeah Menswear in the Strand right now.
Why don't you-
Somebody go buy it.
No, please don't buy
Which is
it.
one.
Yeah,
Just
just
one.
well, there's only one left because all the other ones sold. Not you.
What went through your head when Lawrence did make the fucking pea brain? Speaking of pea brain decisions, when he made the fucking dinosaur brain decision to go become a full-time podcaster,
Yeah.
what went through your head when he told you that professional decision? Like, were you for it? Were you like, yo, this is the worst mistake of our lives?
I think.
Let me start fucking saving up because this is going to be a financial disaster.
Well,
You weren't even working at
I
the
wasn't
time,
even
right?
working at the time. I was a stay-at-home reading dog mom.
Yeah.
I think what concerned me the most was the fact that because I wasn't working and I was home all the time, then he would be home all the time, and I couldn't have the house by myself.
Yeah.
That was really my only concern.
Especially since we decided to go full time
Right
right
before-
before a pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad timing.
So I yeah.
But we
it
were already
didn't-
successful. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
told you when we were doing the pre-pro. I was like,
It
we were
didn't
already
really
kind of
bother me.
crushing it.
except for the fact like lack of health insurance.
Yeah.
Like having to pay out of pocket.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's real tight for a company to pay for your health insurance. It would be even tighter for our government to pay for our health insurance.
sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Plug Bernie Sanders
there
or
we are.
Medicare for all or anything.
Yeah.
this is
Well, okay,
podcast.
so Lawrence and I, we've had now we've known each other, been friends for, I don't know what we say, like 12 years at this point, but we've had a work husband relationship for 2 years, and I still am trying to fucking unravel this enigma of a man and get him to do shit, whether it's simply doing it or doing it not at the last minute, like not being the fucking guy in the group project that like
Oh my god.
Yeah.
he's like, yo, let's do star wipes, and oh yeah, no, this is my project. Do you have any tips or tricks that can help me like Jedi mind trick Lawrence into actually like doing whatever it is that you or I need him to do?
Well, I don't think you can have sex with him.
Well, that's.
I mean, he could. I don't think he wants to. Yeah.
No, we're married.
Oh,
you
right,
can't.
sure, right. It would be
if Lawrence hooked up with a dude, would you be mad?
Like before we were together.
Like right now.
Well, yeah, because we're married.
yeah.
Okay.
That would be.
Although I have breached an open relationship with him, and he said no.
What?
I'm
Whoa!
just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm
I was
just
gonna
kidding.
say, Jesus Christ, you're making me look real bad right now. God damn.
No, monogamy only. Fucking narc.
I mean, that's part of getting married, bro. You'll know one day.
Well,
Well,
not
I don't know. Maybe
necessarily.
not.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what do you?
What
Okay,
do
so
I-
witholding sex, like is that
so
something?
he can't manipulate me sexually.
Could I
apparently,
withhold treats? I'm like, no, Lawrence. Like,
Dog.
I truly think the answer here is that you just have to accept it and
Oh, damn.
this is just
Sorry.
This is
this
the best it
little
gets.
baby, and maybe he needs therapy, CBT, and medication.
Maybe?
He's not gonna
Definitely.
do it.
CBT? What is CBT?
Cognitive behavioral therapy.
Oh, it's not CBD.
Correct. No.
It's not boneless weed.
Well, I used to take Adderall, but I just hate. I don't like. I like abusing Adderall. I don't like. I didn't actually like being prescribed.
You like
Adderall.
surfing.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, honestly,
Oh.
once you can accept that this brain of his is different than our brain, because are you pretty type A? Because I'm pretty type A.
That's kind of nice, is to call him different.
Yeah, that's a nice way of
Listen,
putting
I'm
it.
dogging him too much. Is I gotta.
He's not
Yeah.
as type A. All right, how about I can tell you, you are the most type A person that can exist. I
Well,
think
maybe
that
you're only saying that because you're on the opposite.
no,
end of
and
the
I think
spectrum.
James is somewhere.
You're saying he's on the spectrum.
Well, if there's a spectrum, you're on one end, I'm on the complete other, and James is somewhere in the middle. That's what I'll tell you. He's not
Okay.
like you are. No one is.
I'm
No, you are
bi-spectrum.
one of a kind, babe.
Thanks.
I want to talk about the other very special animate object in your life, because not a human, Pepper. And I want to run a very tough question by you, Jenna.
Okay.
At least I think it's going to be tough. I don't know.
Oh.
You might have
No,
a
this
very
is going to
obvious
be
answer.
very easy, I think.
Would you
Okay.
rather extend Lawrence's life by 10 years, because
No.
we all know he's going to die in his 40s.
Peppers.
Okay, so you extend Lawrence's life by 10 years, but you shorten Pepper's life by 3 years.
Listen.
Or extend Pepper's life by 10 years, but you shorten Lawrence's life by 20 years.
Okay.
20 is rough, dude.
20.
He might keel over tomorrow. If it's
Okay,
20.
so
Hopefully not, by
How
the way.
long?
Don't put
How
a
much
demon on me.
longer? Okay. Will Pepper still be like?
She'll be Pepper.
She won't be like.
All fucked up. Don't do some
Limping on
ableist shit.
herself.
Oh,
She'll
you're on
be like
video.
a 19-year-old dog. No.
Okay. She'll be her current self.
Yeah.
20 years?
I really love her.
That's 10 years. It's a whole decade of
Yeah.
peak Pepper.
Honestly, like what I shorten.
no. I would keep Lawrence.
Damn.
Damn.
yes.
Were you expecting that?
Wait, so
I'll
it's
just
not
get another dog.
it's not keeping Lawrence. It's extending his lifetime and shortening Pepper's.
Oh God, that's so annoying.
Yeah, your two options here are I'm getting 10 more years and Pepper's losing 3, or Pepper's getting 10 and I'm losing 20. It's
Okay.
a tough question.
Probably Pepper.
Yeah, get Pepper for 3 and I'm losing 10.
Because
Wait, which one?
extending
Which one?
Lawrence-
The first one.
Extending Lawrence's life, that is too much, Lawrence.
Well, Lawrence wouldn't be peak Lawrence. He'd be like decrepit, old. He'd be like the
I'm
fucking,
not. I don't get the privilege.
He'd be like
Okay.
the old hormone monster
Yo,
in Big Mouth.
By the way, I would also vote for this. I'll take 3 more years of like Pepper Prime to lose the worst 10 years at the end there for me. So I'm with you.
Yeah,
I
your
think we
fi-
both
Okay,
want the same
great.
thing.
Your 50s are going to be rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so going back, professionally speaking, Jenna, you had a career as a celebrity dresser
Oh yeah.
at a
yeah,
big
yeah.
brand who we're not going to name
Or
necessarily.
do we care? You already said DKNY earlier.
Well,
So.
I mean,
Well, you just said
it's
it
not
again.
like my LinkedIn is not public.
yeah.
Right. Who was the nicest celeb that you worked with?
In terms of what do you act like politeness or?
Yeah, or just like most pleasant person, like treated you like not like the help, but like actually like a human being,
Yeah.
or was just like the
You
chillest.
went to random Chloe Grace Moretz.
Really?
Was really cute and nice.
Was she like 14?
No, she was like 20.
A guest of a former podcast endeavor that shall not be named, I believe.
Careful now.
Hooked up with her?
What
Yeah.
what was he saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We'll tell you. I mean, I don't even think you know them. But
I would
we'll
like
talk
But
to
about
she was really nice. I mean, she was also a young lady.
Yeah, she's
young
really
lass.
nice, and well, it's really funny because this. I'm sure you're gonna ask me about an unpleasant experience as well.
There's two sides of the same coin.
I didn't dress this person, but so basically it was this event in LA.
We're talking about the biggest monster now.
No, I'm doing both.
Okay.
Well, it involves Chloe Grace.
Sure.
My close and personal
Yeah,
friend,
Chloe Grace. Does she go by Chloe Grace?
I don't know. She's maybe just Chloe Moretz now. I don't know. She's old.
No, I mean, when you
more
hey, when you say
No,
hi.
Chloe.
Chloe.
I don't know.
CGM.
Anyway, it was a Donna Karan event, or it was like some event in LA, and there was a Donna Karan fashion show part of the event. Chloe Grace Moretz was being dressed. I went to her house, dressed her, but also at the event, I was kind of her.
Handler?
Yeah, kind of.
Like her gopher.
Yeah. No.
Handler.
Yeah,
Homie.
I didn't
Aid.
get like water for her, but I was like
Right.
her friend. No one was there with her. So it
Oh,
was just
her
me
date.
and her.
Yeah, you're kind of
Yeah,
like
we're
her
pals.
her homie.
Okay, so Gwyneth Paltrow's also
taking her
there,
fit pics.
and Gwyneth,
Ooh.
Chloe Grace Moretz tells me, she goes, Gwyneth Paltrow was mean to me once, and I was like, ooh, tell me more.
Yeah.
So Chloe
gooped on my
Grace,
Grinch.
Chloe was like a young actress, like she was like 8 at the time or something, and she went up to Gwyneth.
Well, she was a child.
Yeah, she went up to Gwyneth and was like,
In her kick-ass era.
No, she was an 8.
earlier, way earlier.
Yeah.
She was young. And
Kick-Ass,
she was
she's like a teenager.
She was like, I just want to let you know, I just got this Martin Scorsese movie. Thanks to you, because like I watched this video and practiced your accent, and I just really look up to you. And Gwyneth was like rude to her, and she's like, "Who's rude to an 8-year-old?"
Yeah, that's.
Then at the event, and I was like, "Ooh, damn!" So then at the event, there was like these couches, and it was literally, I'm naming all these names. Your listeners are probably not even going to know who these people are. So it's James Brolin,
They know who.
Barbara Streisand,
Josh Brolin's dad.
yes, Gwyneth Paltrow, and then Donna was supposed to sit on this couch, but my boss was like, Jenna, go sit right there and
Save her seat.
hold this spot for
Yeah.
her because she's like backstage, whatever. So I'm sitting there, oh, ow. And I was wearing my big old diamond got
Yeah.
stuck on the table. I'm sitting on the couch and I'm wearing like a skirt, and Gwyneth sits down and she sits on my skirt, and I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna pull it out from under her. This is just weird. I'm just gonna stay and I'm not gonna move.
We're gonna let this resolve itself somehow.
And Gwyneth turns and looks at me and she's like, "Can you move?" And I was like,
Damn.
"Well, no, I can't
I
because
can't.
I'm supposed to sit
stuck
here."
under you.
Yeah, this is
Then
your problem.
Later in the event, like I'm sitting next to Donna Karan and Barbara Streisand, and Gwyneth just looks at me like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I
Damn.
mean, obviously she didn't say that, so
Right.
I didn't dress Gwyneth, but she did that. Oh, I did also send Gwyneth a package once, like a gifting package, from another brand that I'm not going to say, and. So the way you send a gifting package is it's like, it's wrapped up nice and it's in a bag with tissue paper. She returned every single thing, including the shopping bag and the tissue paper.
Really?
But
Leave no
but
trace.
She didn't just
But
give. She didn't just give it to friends.
She folded up. So it was like she opened the package and she was like, I don't want this. Folded the tissue paper.
like immaculately.
Yeah, folded the shopping bag and mailed it all back. I mean, maybe somebody else did, but she was definitely like, I don't want that.
That's
I thought
fucking
for
weird.
nicest though. I don't know how nice it was, but one of the coolest is when you met Mike D in Japan. I thought you
Oh
were
my
gonna drop
God.
that. Yeah,
Mike
Yeah,
Dean,
Mike D from the Beastie
Yeah,
Boys.
yeah. I went
not
to
Mike Dean from.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty cool. I
Jesus.
went
from
to
Kanye's backing band.
I don't know who
No,
Mike Dean is. I
that's
went
fine.
to Tokyo for 36 hours.
Ooh, that must have been rough.
It was rough when I was there, but then when I got home, I was fine.
Yeah.
I went with Stacy from Alice and Olivia, and I wasn't her assistant, but she was like, I don't trust my assistants. I only want Jenna to come with me.
That's a flex, or a cosign rather.
Sure, but I had to like get her Ubers and find her like brown rice in Tokyo. Spoiler.
How difficult is that to find
Oh,
brown
well,
rice? Probably very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's
everything's
no
white
brown
rice,
rice,
right?
in
Yeah.
Tokyo. It's so
That's some
stupid.
California shit.
But
Let me
yeah,
get a California
But you met
roll.
Mike D in the club, right? Or
no,
something?
no, we landed and she was like, "Oh, we're gonna go meet my friend Mike at this hotel." So we go, and it's just us three sitting around a table, and he's talking about like how his son lived in Fiji at the time because he was like going to surfing school, and he was like,
What's your surfing academy in Fiji?
yeah, and he's like 16. So that's why Mike G was in Tokyo, and I'm just,
Oh,
and they're
'cause
just
he's close,
talking,
yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, yeah. And then my son was like, you know that he's like fucking girls in Fiji, right? And I'm like, I don't want to hear my son's talking like this. And I'm like, what is happening right now? It was
Very bizarre.
bonkers.
Did you get the brown rice?
No, there's no brown rice.
You
I
couldn't
was
find
like,
any brown
I was
rice.
like, you're gonna have to eat white rice, lady.
You've been around celebrities all your life. Is it true that you lost 2 NBA championship rings?
No, I only lost one.
Do you still have one?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh,
How
yeah.
do you lose one?
Yeah.
I don't. If I knew how I lost it, I wouldn't have lost.
You should also explain why you had, at one point, multiple NBA championship rings,
Got
I
it.
would say.
Okay, got it. So
You're sleeping with Tim Duncan.
Jenna,
You were his
Tim,
jorts
of all
stylist.
people.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ginobili. You love bald guys.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, that's sad.
It is.
The person who probably cares or maybe likes my hair the most, how it is you.
Yeah,
I think
I
she's
like his hair.
she likes
You
it.
like the current? What he's doing?
Yeah, I'm into it.
The
I think
slick
his
back?
hairline is nice too.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So
That's
fuck
sweet.
all y'all. So
Why did
Okay.
you have 2 and now 1 NBA championship
now
rings?
I'm gonna. So the fact that it was so long ago is insane to me.
Yeah, it was like
From the
fucking-
year, because I'm an old hag. From the year 2003 to 2007.
your belly button ring era.
Yeah.
Well, no, I had taken it. We couldn't wear them at games because low-rise pants were in style, so you could see the belly button. You couldn't wear them in games.
Damn, San
So,
Antonio is so conservative.
I was
Yeah.
San Antonio Spurs silver dancer
George Bush era.
while I was in college. So I went to college 45 minutes away from San Antonio. I was like, I don't want to be on the college dance team when I could be on a NBA dance team.
Right,
Why would you
professional.
get paid?
Yeah,
Wow.
well, very
Barely.
little.
Yeah.
You get paid very little. You do practices 2 times a week, and then you dance
And you have a bunch of public engagements as a silver dancer, right? You got to like go
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
fucking openings and
but
bullshit.
What sucked is like you have to get to the game like 6 hours early because you have to practice, and then you have to get dressed, and then you have to like do meet and greet and sign the
right. Oof.
posters. Like who needs those posters? But people.
What
have to.
were the creatures coming in to meet the fucking Spurs dancers?
First of all, offensive. You think that normal people wouldn't want to meet a Spurs dancer?
Yes.
No, it wasn't that they came specifically to meet us. It was more like we just happened to be at the entrance of the stadium.
Oh, so you'd be like, yeah, shaking the
Right.
pom poms.
Or like
Yes,
when it was like a
exactly.
meet and greet, you're like talent at a bigger kind of fundraiser
Yeah, the
or whatever.
meet and greet is like a exactly
Yeah.
a fundraiser, totally. And we'd take pictures with them, and
pics.
unfortunately, I'm short, so my height. A lot of men in San Antonio would wear basketball jerseys, no shirt underneath. So, and then they put their arms around me, and their
Oh.
armpit would my shoulder would be under their armpit, or they would like talk in my face. And like one time, so pre games, we're sitting at a table. The poster gets passed down the table, and we're signing autographs, and they walk down the table, right? And this guy's talking to me. And he like talks and he spits when he talks, and it landed on my nose. And I just had to sit there being like, smile and
With
nod.
saliva
with
on your
spit
nose.
on my nose.
Nasty.
And that's where COVID originated.
Yeah, right.
2014,
Yeah.
2004, my God.
But you soldier through all this to be
okay.
a member of an elite fucking professional dancing
Yeah,
organization and an eventual NBA champion.
Well, and the fact that the fact that I danced there when we went.
Dynasty.
yeah, it was absolutely
yeah.
for sure.
I mean, playoffs every year. There's no chance we're not making playoffs. NBA Finals 2 years, and
you missed one because they won 3 and you only were there for 2, right?
yeah.
I mean, I
Maybe
could
they
look up
won
the
4?
dates, but anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't there when David Robinson was there.
Oh, right. You were there for the big 3 chips.
Yeah.
Or the different
Well,
big 3, rather.
You weren't there during the Twin Towers. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in high school then.
She was at flight school. That's a 9/11 joke. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you have 2 NBA championship
no, that's fun.
rings.
So, well, I wanted to say that because I have it because anyone that works for the organization, there's different levels of rings. So the
Yeah.
lowest level, ushers, anybody that
This
works
is
there.
is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. We're talking about 2003 and 2005.
Yeah.
Not 2000. You didn't get 2007.
Correct. I
You were
was
gone. Okay.
Were you there while Dennis Rodman was there?
No.
No,
was
that was
he
way
after?
That was
Yeah.
that was even before. That was that's way earlier. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. I was just saying that there are levels. So there are 3 different levels
Yeah.
of rings.
Yeah.
First level is just a ring.
Unskilled labor, as our mayor likes to call it.
Yes. I was an essential worker, I think, though.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Wait. What's the middle? What's middle?
Okay, so it's all the same ring, but no diamonds, 1 diamond, solid diamonds.
So you got the one
middle-
diamond?
No diamonds.
Oh, you were at the fucking
Yeah,
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 you
yeah.
were
popcorn
you
guy.
were the
I
unskilled
mean,
laborer.
even one diamond is like office guys.
Oh, more like the GM's assistant or whatever.
Yeah, sure. And then all diamonds is player level or like
Coach
top executive level.
Popovich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, I lost one.
What
I don't know where it is.
because
obviously.
we had 2 when we lived in the Upper West Side, and in that move you lost
Yeah,
one.
I definitely. In
Which
the-
is
yeah.
crazy because like it was left in the apartment, like someone just like is cleaning up an apartment and finds.
Or you remember when we moved out of the storage unit, and then I said those boxes go to charity. That box comes to us.
It might have
and you
been in
tin them
there.
all. So
Oh,
somebody
I
at like
did?
a
I don't remember that.
Goodwill
Oh,
has a
damn.
Well,
some fucking
what's
tic-
cool is
some
it says
TikTok
my name on it.
some TikTok
Oh,
thrifters
really?
can be like,
It is engraved.
That's another reason. Well, not engraved, but you know how like
Oh,
it
Underneath.
says no,
I'll take a picture of it for
like
I'll
a
put it on
class
Instagram.
ring. You know, like it says your name on the side.
okay. So
And
some TikTok thrifters gonna be like, oh, check out this haul. I got a fucking 2002 Spurs,
Yeah.
San Antonio
Like
Spurs
Blackwell.
championship ring.
That's another reason I can't change my last name.
Yeah, true.
True.
The
My-
ring.
My NBA championship ring that I
You are an
earned.
NBA. You're the only person that's ever been on this podcast who's an NBA champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Multiple
far.
NBA champions.
Because of your gig with the Spurs, you parlay that into being a video hoe for Tony Parker.
You're right.
What was that like?
Yeah. I feel like not a lot of people know that he's a French rapper.
Right.
And he had a song with T.I., not a French rapper.
Wait, should this be
but,
the outro music? Wait, is it good? Is it a banger?
yeah, I guess.
Wait, not with Ti. Who? French Ti?
No.
Oh,
T-I.
yeah. Ti.
Was it
Tip.
with T.I.?
Coming
no,
live from the
no,
VIP.
No. I don't remember who it was with. Was it with T.I.? Anyway, look it up.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, that was
So you were in
weird.
his music video when he was rapping,
Yeah.
but what was that like? Was it like
it was
a very
weird.
ostentatious music video? Was it like some basketball themed shit?
Yes, there was, and all the players were there.
He has a song with Jamie Foxx.
No, all the basketball players were there. No, why don't you search Tony Parker? Oh.
Well, do the show. Let me do the research. God damn.
Um,
Act like you've been here before. What was the name of the song when you're in the video that you're in? Game Time?
yeah.
Okay.
Game time.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, what is it? What do you think it's going to be? But anyway, there's nobody on that song. It's
Balance Toi, that one.
Oh, Balance. You're in 2?
No, I'm not in that one. I'm not in that one.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, it was
Game
weird.
time. Mom's croissant.
Yeah. Did he try to smash?
No, he was with Eva Longoria. You think he's
Oh,
trying to smash
right,
me?
right. I mean, I don't know.
But
Did
like,
you get to go to his crib, the one that he recently sold that included a water park?
I have been to his house before, but only because we were friends with his little brother.
Okay.
We weren't technically allowed to fraternize with players, but
But-
nobody dated the players. But
But-
San Antonio's small. We all went to the same club, and like,
You ever hook up with the Spur?
huh? Did I?
Yeah.
No,
Did you ever hook up with a
no,
cowboy? Like a
No.
Dallas Cowboy?
no. But here's the thing. Here's who I wanted. Tim Legler flirted with him a lot.
Ooh,
wanted it.
legs. He's
I wanted
hot,
to
dude.
date
Tim
him.
Legler's hot.
With Lawrence?
no,
Tim Legler.
she's talking.
He's a
She's talking about him,
guy.
not talking about me.
Okay.
Lawrence Legler.
Yeah.
Leggy
but
Larry.
we all went to the same club. That was fun. So I went to Tony Parker's house. I remember falling asleep and then waking up and being like, my
It's like-
eyelashes are on the side table. I slept in the same bed with one of my girlfriends or another.
You stayed over at the house?
Yeah, with one of my girlfriends. She was in the bed,
sheesh.
and we woke up and we were like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Did anything notable happen on the video shoot besides just because a bunch of the dancers are in the video?
Yeah, and
Did you
basketball
get-
players.
Did you get paid to be in the video?
No.
Damn.
What the fuck?
So
I
Tony-
talked to Tony Parker. I mean Tim Duncan there, and he was like, he just like kept unwrapping this candy and like popping it in his mouth, and he was just so
He's a
so
weird guy, right? You've said.
And he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like trying to be funny, and we're like, he's just awkward.
He's a
You know,
nerd.
he could never host a podcast.
He was doing laps in the swimming pool.
and now he's married to my ex-boyfriend's ex-wife.
Damn.
Wow. Small world.
T.
Yeah. Connection.
Speaking of Legler, this next question.
Speaking of Legler, it's time to get into everyone's favorite topic of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing it back just for JB. This is days. Who is on your hall pass list?
Oh, well, we don't have that.
Well, I know, but just let's
But-
pretend.
Chris Evans.
That's your number one.
Yeah.
The Aryan to his
Yeah.
non-Aryan
It kind
looking
of.
ass.
Yeah, like that's and
If
it's not
I squint real hard.
Real
Take off
hard.
the peels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Chris Evans there?
No. Chris Evans.
Because her glasses are on.
Chris Evans.
And it's not because like you're a big Marvel fan. You just find him.
You want to fuck Cap?
Yeah.
First of all, Captain Marvel obviously is the worst. I'm a bit.
You mean Captain America?
Yeah. Sorry.
Captain Marvel is a woman.
You're right. Also love her.
What's her name?
Brie Larson.
Oh, right.
She got them Brie Larsons.
You don't like Captain America. You think Captain America is probably
Captain
like a fascist.
America's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
I
Cap.
don't know.
He's got a juicy dumpy.
Yeah.
He does.
That's your number one.
If you were out at a bar by yourself reading your book, which is, by the way, big respect on that. That is the move.
Oh, I love to sit alone and read
Absolutely.
read a book.
And Chris Evans saddles up and fucking parks his haunches
Yep.
on the stool next to you,
Yeah.
and was like, "Yo, little lady, like,
Yeah.
let's get out of here." You have permission to fuck him?
Do I?
Right now, should I
I
just
feel like the answer is no. I've
No,
done
I
it.
mean,
do you have a hall pass?
I would say this is, listen. If
Yeah,
you could
who's your hall
If you
pass?
could pull, damn, dude, I should have thought about this hard. I don't want to fucking blow it. Especially if it's about to be podcast official, if this is like a legal binding contract. What I would tell you is that if you could pull Chris Evans, then you should be able to fuck Chris Evans.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know who mine would be. I'd have to think long and hard about
Besides,
it.
like Rihanna or like like Chris Evans with Jenna is like realistic.
Oh, I got it. And you're gonna be so pissed. It's Sydney
Oh.
Sweeney, bro. That pod's #1 right now. Come
But-
on.
She's so new. That's so new.
Who cares?
Yeah,
I like
she's
new
hot.
shiny things.
Oh my Lanta. She's like young.
Did you ask? He asked. Someone
I
asked.
asked.
I just answered. I'm just doing my job.
Okay.
Let's bring it back to you guys. What's the most romantic gesture Lawrence has ever done, in your opinion? Besides get a hotel for the two of you.
The Plaza. It was the Plaza.
He's not a big romance guy.
That was a Trump-owned property back then.
Really?
it?
Yeah.
Is that why he's in Home Alone 2? This
Yeah.
might have been after he'd already.
Divested? No, I don't think so.
All right, whatever.
I don't know.
Cancel me.
You don't know what Lawrence
well, can I say
romantically
something?
has
Do
done?
you have one?
No, but
Did you, when you were doing this Rona show, were you like, I know what she's gonna say?
no,
'Cause I can't think of
well,
anything.
which is bad. The fact that like I couldn't even. But I will say, and we've talked about this before. Actually, very recently, before his girlfriend was in town, we were just talking generally about like how this is a very romantic time of year. My thing that I will say is that what you have taught
Yeah, when it's
me,
36 and raining. Super romantic.
what you have taught me, and this is a compliment, is I think that grand romantic gestures are great, but small things that can happen anytime for no reason that show someone that you're thinking about them ultimately are going to resonate more. And I'd like to think I did one recently because and what do you say? You go, oh, romance. Like you kind of like let me know. It's almost like teaching an old dog a new trick. But it's those little things. It's not these grand romantic
So what are
gestures.
those little things?
Yeah, I don't know. What are they?
I can't think of one off the top of my head, but you know,
Lawrence,
you know what I mean, like-
Lawrence is like, it's not about monetary value, man. It's like the thinking that matters. I'm like, it's the thought that counts. Is that what you're saying?
yes, exactly. It's the thought that counts.
Wow.
No, but the thought that counts normally is what people would use that idiom when you like
When you brick it.
When you brick it. This is a different thing where it's like just doing a little thing.
Well, I will say it was the thought that counts with the Prada headband.
Sure,
Even
which
though
is-
I
yeah.
very specifically, when you went to Italy, I was like, if you're fucking going to Italy without me, you better fucking bring me a present.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even the thought that counted.
What do you think of the Venice Christmas tree ornament that he got?
Oh, that I specifically asked him to get for me.
Okay. Yeah.
She was like when we were texting that day and you knew I was in Venice, you were like, "Yo, you better fucking get this." I
Well,
believe I believe
because
what
I
you
like-
said
I
with the
like-
gift in Italy. I said, "If you go to Italy and you don't bring me back a gift, we're getting fucking divorced." I think is what you said. Yeah.
I'm a big. What is
Threatener?
Ultimatum Myrrh.
Yeah, but like
You love an ultimatum.
large things that like I'm not ever gonna do, but
Right.
big threats.
Big threats. You're all bark and no bite.
Big stick. Walk softly but carry a big stick.
No.
Yo, no, not at all.
What's the most romantic gesture you've ever done, Jenna?
Ooh, bitch.
Damn. I feel like I should have prepared for this.
Well,
I mean, I
you
feel
couldn't have
like somebody
prepared.
should have told me.
No.
But also, I will say that like I don't give a fuck about that. You
Yeah.
know, I just need.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay, tell me.
I think so. Lawrence on Instagram had posted that shirt
Oh,
from the guy.
intramural.
I don't know anybody's names.
Bijan.
He posted and was like, he just posted the shirt. And he was like, look at this shirt. It's so fucking sick. I'm going to ask him to buy it. So I
Zooted it,
DM'd the
etc.
guy and I said, listen, Lawrence is going to ask you to buy this, ask to buy it from
And
you.
I did.
Do not sell it to him. Sell it to me. And this was in like January. But For anniversaries, I like to go by the typical like traditional anniversary gift for weddings, which
So like
not first year's paper, second year's cotton, your third year's leather.
Got it.
Listen,
Right.
does it really fucking matter? Is
No.
that actually a thing? No, but does it give me
fourth year's like fruit or some shit.
does
Really?
it give me like an idea of what to buy Lawrence? Yes. So I told him it's our second year wedding anniversary in a few months. This is cotton. Can I don't sell it to him, sell it to me. I bought it. I shipped it to Libby's apartment in our building, and she held it for me. So I thought
would
that was
never have
pretty
discovered.
romantic.
Yeah, it was, and I don't know, if it'll, because it's like a little bit small on me.
Yeah, well, frame
but
it.
it really is the thought that counts. And yeah, that I was.
You can slim down now.
It's
inspo.
I was.
Take Adderall.
I was blown away that you. And then when you told me the whole story, and then when we were at Jacob Gallagher's wedding, we were able to recount all this with Bijan.
Oh, yeah, we saw
all
him.
as
Yeah.
everyone being like drunk and happy, and it was a great moment. So shout out to Bijan and shout out to fucking JB.
JB. How much money do you make?
I am a full-time freelancer, so
Not enough.
not a lot.
Yeah, not enough to get fucking health insurance.
What do you like besides Fendi bags? What do you like to spend your money on?
I'm
Books,
Bunch
wine.
of fucking bullshit. If you ask me.
I actually don't
Pepper
really
healthcare?
I really don't spend my money on books.
Do you get free?
Really?
Do you get free?
Oh,
Are you a book influencer?
No.
Do you get free books?
I
Random House Penguin. Let's fucking
Library.
change
Oh,
that.
one of the greatest gifts I ever got you was that Book of the Month subscription. That was a good one. That caught you by
Yeah,
surprise.
it was fine. It was nice.
The shit I got?
No.
Okay.
Actual Book of the Month, not like whatever you're.
No.
Oh, like
weird.
Oprah's Book of the Month?
No,
I
no, it's
get-
called.
it's
It's literally
called Book of the
it's a
Month.
yeah.
Look
But
it
you can
up,
then pick
James.
what you. Then you can pick your own book. Whatever.
Anyway, I rent
can tell you,
library books.
listen,
I
bro.
get library books.
I can absolutely tell everyone at home what you fucking spend your money on.
Tell me.
Amazon purchases,
Yeah.
stupid, frivolous ones,
Yeah, stupid.
which
Real stupid.
is
Like
all-
shit you see on TikTok, like Amazon finds you that you need for the crib.
No,
sometimes.
just like for example, our gym. Fine, they have dumbbells, but I was like, you know what? I'd rather work out in my apartment. Let me buy $50, 15-pound dumbbells. You know,
yeah,
like
shit like that.
Damn,
So-
the shipping's gotta be crazy on that. Oh, Prime.
Yeah.
Prime.
Prime.
right? No, for sure.
Um,
But no, so it's like a.
Or
it's,
like for example, I'm
it's a
really
death by 1,000 cuts thing. It's like
yeah.
fucking a
I'm also
million
really
Amazon
bad.
purchases
I
all
have
the
a
time.
really bad habit of like if something is too dirty,
Throw it out.
I just throw it out. So for example, our poor Pepper from the Ukraine has an incontinence problem, okay? So she takes medicine so that she doesn't just pee herself.
And also, you're making it sound like way worse. She
It's
would
not
have
that
like
bad.
she would have like an accident here or there, and this was like the remedy.
but like she would be asleep and just like pee herself,
Right.
and it's like sad. But like
Yeah.
now that she takes medicine, she was fine. Okay, she didn't have the medicine for a while, and nothing happened. Then guess who fucking peed on my cozy corner chair?
Lawrence Schlossman.
yeah,
Pepper. And I was
yeah.
like,
But buying a
I
piece of
cannot
furniture
clean
is not what
this.
I'm talking about
So
in
I
terms
threw
of.
it away
Yeah, the chair was tossed.
and bought a new chair. And Lawrence was like, "What did you buy on Wayfair?" And I was like, "A cozy corner chair." And
Yeah.
it's
But that's not what
fucking
I'm
hot
talking
pink.
about. It's a for you again the best description in terms of how you fucking
Death by
blow
1,000
through money.
cuts, yeah.
Death by 1,000 cuts. And in terms of what you like to spend your money on, though, it's fucking we like to eat out. It's like what anyone else
Yeah,
in New
yeah,
York,
yeah, yeah.
eating out all
Yeah.
the time.
Food, booze.
And now John's, you've been buying so many. I didn't even know about this fucking new bag, but
Well,
you've been
I
on the
know.
John's
Trips.
tear. Oh, and then traveling, obviously. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
What
for
we
me,
can.
Jewels. Tattoos.
tattoos
you love, yeah.
I spend a lot of, and my hair is expensive.
Botox. She
Botox.
loves Botox.
But well, it's not that I love Botox,
Sorry. That
but
came
like
off.
yeah, every few months I get Botox.
How expensive is Botox?
So I get 52 units in my forehead, which is a lot, and
Dude,
that's,
it's in units?
yeah, and that's like
An absolute
$700.
unit over here.
J unit.
Yeah.
no, never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay. Nice try.
That's like $600.
Whoa.
I know.
Yeah.
And how frequently do you get that?
4 months, every 4 months.
Damn. So that's $1,800 a year.
If you're getting on the schedule that you want, or would
Well,
you
and
get it
also-
more if you were would you rather get it like every?
Yeah, last time I got 92 units because I got some in my jaw for like TMJ.
What is that?
I don't
when
know
you
what it
when you
stands for.
grind
What's
your
TMJ?
I don't know what it stands
Teeth, mouth, joint.
no, it's like a
Probably.
no, it's
Grinding so hard, call me Tony Hawk.
it's called a word I cannot pronounce, joint dysfunction. See that? I wasn't gonna hit it over. Wait,
Tempro.
Temporomandibular joint dysfunction.
God
Woo!
damn. All right.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Botox,
Botox.
eating out, and Amazon. and
Amazon,
Wayfair.
fucking
Yep,
Bezos.
Amazon.
Whatever. Regular, degular.
We're,
Jenna,
we're bad people. We use Amazon. Suck
Yeah.
my dick.
thank you for coming on to the only podcast that matters.
Damn,
and
nice
giving
little
us
2-hour
a
fucking
bunch of
joint.
time
Yeah.
on this drizzly gray Sunday. Sorry.
terrible.
Before we get you out of here,
Yeah.
and thank you again for indulging the Throw Gang.
Yep, yep,
And thank you guys, by the way, for helping us hit this goal.
Yeah.
Including a certain guy who I'm not going to name who gave us a bunch of money that contributed to this goal, who's no longer a part of the Discord.
Bro, stop it.
Jenna, before we get you out of here, you guys take the G
And Rob
train home.
McMillan. Shout out Rob
And
McMillan.
Rob McMillan.
For the hat and for basically pushing this over the line and getting it done.
By the way, you bought this on the company card, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Before we send you back to the G train, we're going to offer up some constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because as
'Cause we love
hard
you.
as you're thriving now,
Yeah.
we want to see you thrive and flourish even fucking harder.
Oh, that's so nice. I don't know that I'm gonna like this.
No. Oh, by
Take
the
it or
way.
leave it. Take it or leave
By
it.
the way, and this is funny because I didn't even think about this, but one of the things that you absolutely are terrible at, I said earlier, was accepting compliments or words of affirmation, which is true. The one thing that will fucking set her off is honestly any type of criticism. She
Yeah.
can't take any.
Yeah.
So if we were to do this like in earnest, which I think we're gonna have more fun with it than like me actually criticize
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
as my
I don't
wife
know.
on
I think
pod.
I think he's kind of setting you up
Very
right now.
funny.
I think he's
Yeah.
kind of like
No,
hedging
no.
it right now.
No,
For
am I wrong? You cannot take
no,
criticism.
Bad. And for my 40th birthday, I was like, for my 40th birthday, I want to roast. And he was like, you'll die. You'll cry. I will
No,
cry.
not even
I'll
cry. You'll rage out. Be a fucking It'll be a
I'll be like, oh,
massacre.
yeah!
It'll be a massacre, dude. Anyway,
All right.
Well, you.
I'm gonna go ahead.
fuck
and give,
you.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you my point of constructive criticism, which
Great.
is you got this lovable lunk sitting to your right here. You guys
Larry
have
the
been
lovable
through-
lunk.
You guys have had highs. You've had 6-year lows. Through thick and thin, be proud of your husband just for one goddamn time in your life and listen to his beloved podcast, which is a labor of love. His own fucking, the fruit of his brain and his loins.
Just get to the ad so we can get paid.
yeah.
Oh,
just
that's
down,
how it
just,
works?
just download.
Well, no, I mean not always, but
I
not on a
subscribe.
Patreon. Yeah, which is good. It helps keep those
Download it,
numbers up.
rate it 5 stars,
Okay.
leave positive
Great, you got it. I'll
reviews,
do it.
all
I'll
that.
do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
No.
Okay. Are you gonna listen to this episode?
Oh yeah, will you listen to yourself?
How?
Do I have to
will
pay for it?
No,
Yes.
I'll fucking give it to you.
I have friends that pay for it, I think.
Do you really?
I'll pay for it with
If-
Lawrence's money, with the company.
There you
card.
No, I don't want to.
No, with personal money.
I
Oh my
can-
god,
I'll
that'd be
just-
so sick.
I'll just fucking okay.
If I get like $250 for the month out of Lawrence's personal
Yeah.
bank account,
For my piece of constructive criticism, I think you already know.
I might stand back for this.
Where I'm
'cause-
going. No. This is one you know. Please, for the love of fucking God, stop talking to the dog in a goddamn motherfucking baby voice. It makes me want to murder suicide the whole family. I hate it.
Can you give us an
I hate
example?
it.
Can
I
you give
hate
us an
it.
example?
No,
Like,
It's hard to do on command
It
because
is.
she's not here.
yeah, it is.
Okay, it's like
Constant.
plug your ears,
Okay,
Lawrence.
hold on.
earmuffs.
It's like, oh, the shmooshy.
I can still hear
He's
it.
so cute. Look at the shmooshy. She
Stop.
smells
Just
so
stop. I hate.
good.
I fucking hate it. Also, the second. I guess there's this kind of
Well-
a two-piece.
Wow, two?
to be clear,
Y'all
he
go
only
back and
he only
forth?
wrote down the one. The second one is just fucking.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
no,
The
because
dome.
I'm thinking of another thing. Another thing. Another.
Yeah, it's off the dome.
Another
It's off the
thing
dome.
that I need to tell you.
Another thing. Speaking of like voices,
This is
and
wrapped
stuff,
up in the guise of constructive.
and you also know
criticism.
this one too. When we are out with friends and you get a little tipsy and you're trying to manipulate me to do something for whatever, you call me daddy in front of other people. It is bad, dude. I hate it.
Wait,
Okay,
like, dude,
makes me
like,
wanna
no,
peel
no.
my skin
First of
off.
all, to be clear,
And I know.
I don't call Lawrence daddy, but he is Pepper's daddy. So I'm always like, Daddy, can you take Pepper out?
But
so
and in the
but
comfort.
I'm never like, Daddy, can you make me a sandwich?
No, you definitely do. It's like, can you make me a drink or you? It's
What do you-
only when
okay.
you get drunk. You know not to do it, but it is a thing that absolutely should never leave 4F, which is our
Before-
apartment number.
Before
This fucking guy.
I had to get it in. Yeah,
wanna-
you already know these things.
let's
This is
take it
not
a step
like-
back. What
You
are the
have to
things?
Put it on the podcast.
It is now canon. What are the things that you're trying to manipulate him into doing in front of the friend group, particularly? Is like sing a karaoke song?
No, but it's
Is
not
like
even
buy a
like
round.
manipulating
Go
him.
downstairs and like if we were at our friend Joe and Libby's apartment, she'd be like, "Can you like go downstairs and walk the dog?" Or somewhere she's like, "Can you make me a drink or
No,
order
it's
me a
not,
drink?"
It's not
or
even manipulate. It's just like comes out. I'm just like.
well, because when we're just together and she like is trying to, it's like her thinking she's being cute and like doing a little like begging
I don't think
thing.
I'm being cute.
Because you're
being
not,
cute.
and I hate it. You
I
are
am
cute.
being
You are being cute. Anyway, that's my constructive criticism.
Do
I
I
think
get
that-
to do one?
Yes.
What?
Constructive- Yes. Absolutely.
All right.
This isn't a guest episode. It's good. It's boys only.
Okay. Okay, James, my constructive criticism.
You
I'm
can
here
go
for
for
this.
both of us?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why not?
okay.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to clean this hair up.
Oh no, I'm very overdue for a haircut for sure.
Okay.
That's
I have an
your piece of
appointment with
criticism, him to
Paul
get a
on the
haircut.
31st.
Well, I don't know. He has a girlfriend right now, so it's not like.
Pertinent.
I'm not like trying to impress anybody right now, so I'm just like, why the hell not? Do I just let it go and see how far we can go with it? But I have an
Sure.
appointment on the 31st.
How
of
long did you
January.
go during COVID? You didn't go like full.
Pretty fucking
lettuce, did
long.
you?
Pretty.
I don't
I mean,
remember.
however long like everybody else went.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Okay.
Like day one that barbershops were open, like I was in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go, Daddy.
Please.
Daddy.
I hate it here.
Well, it's not daddy. It's daddy.
Smushy Daddy. Smoopy Daddy.
Smooshy.
Fuck.
Why don't you listen to me?
Oh, because she's a fucking Ukrainian refugee.
and now you're went full Kosovo.
So,
Pepper's on her Novak Brokovich shit. Is Pepper vaxxed
yes, we are.
from COVID? Wait, do
No.
dogs have COVID vaccines?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
So she is on her fucking Serbian
Ugh.
Djokovic shit.
This is part of our New Year's resolutions.
Oh, yeah.
And to be fair, so I have 2 New Year's resolutions. The first one is I re-downloaded Duolingo for the 100th time.
Okay, what language are we learning?
Spanish. And listen, I
She's pretty
took
good.
Spanish
Yeah.
from 2nd grade to 6th grade, and then 9th grade to 12th grade, and then all through college.
Nice little break, a little siesta.
Oh, vocabulary words.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Did you download it because of their TikTok presence?
No, I actually haven't seen one of their TikToks, but I know the whole thing. but
It's
I've never
fucking
seen
annoying.
One. And number 2 was to be kinder and more patient with Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Is that nice?
That's a tough one.
It's tough. It's tough. I don't know that I'll last the month.
Yeah, you can
but
take a fucking page out of her book, bro.
I have been.
With your
I hung
passive
up,
aggressive
I hung
ass.
up your jacket the last time.
Oh,
you were
that
here.
was nice, but like I don't. But also
romance.
when you
That's
That's
romance.
what it would. That's like
That's when
that-
I say romance.
That's
I'm like romance.
Romance.
Um,
What was mine? Was
his is.
yeah.
Oh, what is yours?
no. So go, please.
Remember the
go.
dates.
To be more thoughtful
Mm.
and attentive.
and present and attentive.
Yep.
Do you make
So
him like
that
put?
is
Do you make him
my-
like put down the phone in a different room, or something like?
Well,
be-
sometimes we have to.
because
Sometimes
he
we have
has
to, 'cause
Like
it's
he
so bad.
literally. Also, by the way, I think that's a problem with
Everybody.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if it's in front of you, how many times do you close Instagram to just immediately open
Right.
it? So I think that's just a everybody problem. But I also do it. Like if I'm reading a book and I keep getting on my phone, I'll throw my phone across the room to get
and then
it
Pepper
away
will
from me.
fetch it back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
She's-
Mommy,
well, she's
does
not-
she want to play the phone?
Wait. So you what? So your CC for your constructive criticism for me is
To be
Be better.
thoughtful.
Oh, for me to be
and
more thoughtful.
attentive.
Be fucking better, bro.
Just and not just to me, with your friends too.
I could be. I could be. A better
Although you
friend,
being on your
absolutely.
phone is beneficial for throwing fits, I would just say instead of passing along the memes, make a meme.
Okay. all right.
So my constructive criticism is be more on your phone more.
this is not this is not how the show works.
This is not how it works. This is not the Lawrence roast.
Got
We'll
it,
say
got
that
it,
for
got
his
it, got it,
40th
got it,
if he
got it,
makes
got
it to that far. Jenna, where can the kids follow you
yeah,
on
plug your shit, girl.
great Twitter follow? Or no, sorry, great Instagram follow.
Thanks.
Yeah, you suck on Twitter. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
I
just
don't
saying like
post on Twitter.
yeah, you're more
Jenna
on IG than
Blackwell.
Twitter. Jenna Blackwell.
Jenna Blackwell.
Miss Jenna be on Twitter.
And and you should plug your secondary account,
Yeah.
books and other stuff I like, right?
Books and other stuff I like,
On Instagram.
There it
but I
is.
haven't posted on.
And do you have
it in a
anything
while.
else that you want to plug? Any big projects coming up? Anything?
What's Pepper's Instagram?
Pepper.Frenchie.
Yes, follow Pepper, bro.
Jenna, thank you for coming on to
Yeah,
the
babe.
only
Thanks.
podcast that matters
Love
and
you.
indulging us and indulging the Throw Gang.
Beautiful
Tony
inside
Parker.
and out.
Tony
At the
Parker.
end, do we triple kiss?
No.
Daddy want the triple kiss. Yes.
Wait, are we? I guess it is. We are doing Tony Parker. What's the song? What did I write?
Balance moi or whatever the fuck.
Balance toi.
I think I wrote Game Time, but we could pick
Chef.
another
Oh,
one.
it's game time.
Chef, you'll figure it out. Slap that motherfucking outro music.